Hello and welcome everybody to this Ronin one-shot. I'll do this for my 2K Twitter followers, and today we'll have a fun little game. What the hell was that?
Every time.
You gotta have a...
That wasn't my phone. Every time I try to sit down to record something, someone's phone goes off in the mic.
You might want to take that phone off the table with the mic.
I don't know whose phone that is.
Not mine.
I hope
Not
the guy it's
mine.
a phone.
Something's vibrating.
It might not be a
And it's not
phone.
me.
Oh my.
No, those have patterns.
Are we there already?
I don't know, are you?
Okay. Let's try.
This already went south.
Okay, let's try that again. Welcome to this. And that was my Windows.
All right, we're 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in from actual go live, and everything's going great.
Yes.
I mean, technically, we're like 30 seconds in from the actual start of the game.
Yeah, 30 seconds in from the time where everybody started talking.
Okay, let's try again. This is a D&D 5e one-shot, and we are presenting you the joys of technology. Okay, so to give you a quick background first, it's a homebrew setting set in the city of Starfall, and we have a group of 5 brave and intrepid adventurers who will introduce themselves now in the Roll20 order. So, Kat, would you start off?
Greetings. My name is Kat. On Twitter, you can find me at starstuff84, aka Cleric of Cord. And I will be playing Will Spear the Bard at your service, my fine fellows and ladies. Welcome.
And then Ronin. All right, are we still going?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm used to feel like introducing each in a row. All right. Right, so I'm Sinstaku at John A. Bates on Twitter, and I'm playing Corlin, the paladin of conquest for the glory of Tempest. Shatter their steel and break their spirits.
Whoa.
All right.
That was intense.
Oh, darling, you gave me goosebumps.
My name's Petey, and I'm played by the illustrious Hermley from the Twitter. And I'm a cleric of Lathander, and I'm gonna heal all your stuff. Yeah.
Hello. My name is Kimmers. I'm Octopus Owl on Twitter and Death Likes Cats on the Twitch and various other places. And I will be playing Avrikar, the Dragonborn Barbarian.
Boop. I'm Mara, and I'm at Yarnquester on Twitter, and I am playing Alana, the Way of Shadows monk.
Okay, and to give you what happened before is you spent about a week in a small village, natively named Fishtown, because it's a fishing village. And except for fish and bad smell, nothing else happened there at all. So you decided to make your way west to the great and noble would be a bit of an exaggeration, to the big city of Starfall. And walking there along the Empire Road, you finally arrive at the eastern town gate, which is located there on the map.
I'm zooming it.
Yep.
Sweet.
And you are in a throng of other travelers, tradesmen, people seeking their fortune, adventurers, and you're coming up to the gate, which is guarded by 2 watchmen, and they kind of see you coming, check you out. They are used to adventurers coming in, so they just nod at you and ask, "What's your business in town?"
Seeking honor and glory in battle. Or a place where we can, sleep and get food.
I'd like some drinks, please. Thank you.
You'll have to pardon my fellows, good sir. We are a band of merry adventurers, and we are here seeking both lodging and to provide entertainment and perhaps a bit of work as well.
What the bard said.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you may want to, just follow the road and take a right, and then take another right, and then keep walking until you reach the Goat and Crow. That should be serviceable for now.
Right.
I thank you, kind sir.
Crow. Okay.
Come along, dears.
Nice meeting you guys. Yeah.
Let's skip. I think we should skip.
Yeah, and they
Yep.
I don't
already.
I don't skip.
But
Mostly because of that one time when I tried to skip and accidentally ruined that farmer's cabbage cart.
oh,
He was screaming about it for hours.
he looks so sad.
Petey just giggles for like a full 5 minutes.
It's gonna be an echo because I'm gonna echo back the giggles. It's like
I mean, I don't see what's so funny.
Cabbage.
Look at us laughing. I don't know why.
I grab her hand and start skipping off.
Yay!
I just follow.
Okay, and you make your way into the poor district of town first. So the abodes are very humble. It's still a city, so you have paved roads, some kind of sewer system apparently, and so it's not total squalor. But you have seen nicer places, and you have heard that there are much nicer places in town as well. And making your way along the roads, along the path you've been told, you come to to the place where the Terran is supposed to be. And you should also find your tokens on the left of the map.
I do indeed.
Scrolling. There I am.
Okay. Could you just quickly check if I assigned them right, so if you can move them?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
Thanks.
Well done.
All right. I would like all of you to make a perception check, please.
One moment. I'm going
Right.
to. Can I?
That would be a fantastic 6.
Aha!
Perception. Perception. Ah, there we go.
All right. So everybody who rolled above a 10 is aware of noises coming from pretty much ahead of you.
I think that like Corlin and Avrakar are just comparing the size of their greatswords like right now. Just you see, when you swing it like this in this particular pattern, you can take their heads off clean as a whistle. It's perfect.
Yeah, but mine's got one on both sides, so I go back.
Well,
So it's like,
I mean that's useful, but if you get caught in
darling.
the bone, it'll just get what?
There's something up ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
darling.
you hear raised voices and meaty thuds, and somebody saying, "Who's the tough guy now, huh? Come on!"
oh god.
I would like to know who the tough guy is.
Evercar is like giddy with hope. I would like to go forward into this melee of whatever it may be.
The two of us are barreling forward, indicating that we are the tough guys.
We'll just give Corlin a smack on the ass and says, "Go show him what for, darling."
Right.
Okay, and moving a bit forward, you can see three guys beating up on what looks to be a half-orc.
Ooh.
And he's just taking the blows, but he's not defending himself.
I'm going to stop and just kind of think about this.
I don't stop or think.
Do you need any help?
And
which one
Is
of
this
these?
what they call a mugging?
I don't know, because he doesn't look like he's really hurt.
Which one of these four is the biggest?
that would be that guy.
Roughly how big is he?
Well, he is about close to 7 feet.
Okay, so I've got a foot on him.
Yeah.
I would like to reach over and pick him up by the scruff of his neck and just announce in his face, "I believe I am the big guy."
Okay, make a strength check.
Just raw strength or athletics?
Athletics.
That would be 24.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, you pick him up and his feet leave the ground and he's wiggling them a bit, confused. And looks at your face and he is thinking about the situation for a moment, but then he just growls, "Put me down. This is none of your business."
Well, no, it is my business. You see, when you're talking about who the biggest guy in the room is, it's always me.
I mean, technically, we're not in a room.
I was going to say we weren't talking about a big guy, but that's okay.
So it's like, still holding him, look back. I thought he said, "Who's the big guy now?"
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
what I heard.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what we call like rhetorical.
I don't know what that word means.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
either.
new to me too.
And still hanging there, he will, out of reflex, because he's used to be the big guy in the room. He'll just take a swing at you
Okay.
with disadvantage because you're holding him by the scruff of his neck.
I'm going to lean on the shoulder of the guy next to me and be like, so what's going on over here, huh?
We are teaching somebody a lesson.
What you teaching? No, I want to learn.
And the guy who you're holding, he completely misses you. Because I rolled a 7.
So he's just flailing wildly as I'm holding him.
Yeah. But I would like all of you now to roll initiative to get things going.
Initiative. Hey, that's a 20.
Oh, dang it. Where did I put the damn thing? One more time.
Yep. Even Roll20 hates me.
Initiative.
See, the way you said "yep," it made me sound. It sounded to me like you were about to go into Bare Naked Ladies.
At least
it's
you
been
haven't
1
gotten
week.
the 0 initiative, which I have definitely done.
Oh. That sounds painful.
Wait, someone has a 0 initiative?
I'll take those down in a second. I'll just give the guys here numbers so you know who you're hitting.
Hitting on.
Well, whatever.
Let me add my numbers into my avatar.
Okay, so Will is at a 14.
Hello. Oh, there we go.
Petey has a 1.
Yep.
Impressive.
Well, like, there's so much stuff going on, and just kind of looking around, and oh man,
That way, Petey. That direction.
oh, like
Okay,
you know.
Kimris, what's your dexterity modifier?
My dex modifier is 2.
Okay, so you are second in initiative
Ah. Okay.
because those guys have a 0.
They're not very dexterous.
Nope, they are not. Okay, Corlon, you're up.
Right. So I would like to use this big guy to bludgeon the guy next to the wall in the face.
Okay, the guy next to the wall does have a crossbow in his hand, so that might be a good idea.
Yeah, so I would just like to introduce buddy to buddy
Right.
in the most violent way possible.
Are you proficient in unarmed fighting?
No.
Probably not.
No. Maybe?
The answer
Well,
would
you
be
do
no.
on unarmed strikes. You do get
I was just using it as an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
you do have proficiency in unarmed strikes. The damage is just 1 plus your strength modifier.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so you can make that attack.
All right. Does 18 hit?
It does indeed.
So
you
I would like to use a bonus action.
right?
Because the way smites work is if you hit with a melee attack, you get to use a smite.
Nice.
That is true.
And I would like to... Let me look at what my smites do. Yeah, no, that's funny. I would like to use a searing smite.
Right. So that's additional fire damage, I believe.
Yep, and then they need to make a... at the start of each of the targets, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw or be lit on fire as well.
All right.
Ooh.
Now, the question I have is, because I'm using a person as the vector for this, does he also get lit on fire?
He'll have to make the save. Yes.
Okay.
So you take the guy by the scruff of the neck and just swing him over to towards the other guy, and apparently he picks up so much speed that he starts to glow and ignite, and just slams into the guy standing at the wall.
All right, so it's 1 plus strength plus the d6 for the fire.
Yes.
So that is going to be 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. Right. So there's this sound as they collide, and they start to yell because of the flames that have sprung up around them. And also this guy is now over there.
And he needs to make a DC 14 Constitution check or stay on fire.
Right, on his turn, right? Did I get that?
I think it's immediately, and if they're on fire, then at the beginning of their next turn, they take the damage and can make the save again.
Constitution, you say. Yes. That's a 18 for the guy you threw.
Okay, so he's not on fire anymore.
And for the guy with the crossbow, that's an 11.
He is still on fire.
He is still on fire, so let me note that down. Well, we have those funny little... we're trying to be nice.
I used his mate as a flintstone to start some kindling on fire.
Ooh.
Yep. We have so many nice condition modifiers. Well, let's use this for being on fire. Okay, that was your attack, which was very successful. Nice. And now it's Kimmer's turn.
Yeah. I'm going to assess the damage, and I'm going to strike a dramatic pose and say, in the name of, what are we? Our group, we will punish you! And I'm going to rage. And I'm going to hit the guy in front of me with my great axe, but I'm trying to hit him with the flat of it, because I don't really actually want to kill him. I just want to, make him not alive anymore.
Yeah, so you'll deal non-lethal damage. Okay.
Yeah. So I think a 25 hits.
It does, yes.
And I do 9.
9. Also 9. Okay, that's easy. I can deal with that.
To this guy.
Yeah. Noted. Okay, the one that is being held by Corlin is now up, and he'll... Are you still holding on?
I would like to be, yes.
All right, so he'll make an athletics check to see if he can free himself from the grapple.
That's an opposed athletics check?
It is. So he rolls a 19.
27.
Right. He's still being held by you, and that was his action.
I rolled it. That was a natural 20, by the way.
Nice.
Damn.
Oh, nice. But he has but he uses action. Yeah. Never mind. He's not doing anything. Will, if you please.
Will looks at the big guy that Corlin is holding and puts his hand to his mouth and says, "Methinks thou art a general offence, and every man should beat thee." And I cast Vicious Mockery.
Love it. Okay, so DC 14 Wisdom save. Wisdom, right. For those guys. Nope. So he takes 2 psychic, right?
Yep, correct.
And he has
Okay.
disadvantage on his next attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
then-
he looks sad. That's a free action.
And then I look over at Petey for my bonus action, and I say to him, "This, above all, to thy own self be true," and give him inspiration.
Yes.
And inspiration
Love it.
counter goes up.
And so he's got, that's a D6.
Nice.
Setting a D6 in front of me so I remember.
And I am
All
done.
right. Dana, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to make a punch. Just gonna place.
Most of what you said didn't come through. What was that?
You're kind of breaking up your audio.
That would be my. I'm punching him in the face and probably missing.
Yeah, sorry.
And then I take my bonus action to make another.
Still not hitting with the 10.
Dang it!
Sorry.
Ah.
Okay, so you fan him some air, but don't connect. Okay, so now it's this guy's turn. Will move. Well, where is he gonna go? Well, he's going towards the big guy.
Come at me, bro.
Okay, so that guy's considered grappled. That guy has a ranged weapon, so it just has to be an ally. Nice. Okay,
Yep.
So he has advantage because of pack tactics. So he tries to hit you with a mace.
Okay.
Well, I don't think a 9 hits.
Nope.
Okay, let's try. Oh wait, he has advantage. Never mind. Better. 23.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay. So that's for the first attack. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5.
5.
5.
And for his second trick, does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. So the second attack, he's kind of surprised that the first attack hit,
So
and his second swing goes wide.
after the first attack hits, just look down at it. I've had rougher times in bed, little one.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right.
Yes, he has.
Ooh.
Okay. So this guy will turn towards.
Looks over his shoulder, which reminds me, you need to clip your nails.
I blow you a kiss and give you a wink.
The other guy turns towards Ilana and will make 2 attacks without advantage. That's a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
That's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
One of these guys has to be competent. Second attack is a 16 to hit.
It's my armor class.
So it hits.
Ah.
That's another 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
So he takes his man, just swings twice, and opposed to you, he connects. and it hurts, but I assume you're still standing.
Yes. Yeah. I'm like at half health. Great.
Okay, next is the ranged attacker who has to make a con save again, I think.
Well, first he takes fire damage.
Oh, right, go ahead.
He takes 4 points of fire damage,
That's good.
and then he gets to make a con save to not still be on fire.
But he would. Does he make or can he use his action to put himself out?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, he can use his action, or someone within 5 feet of him can use an action to put out the flames.
Well,
Yep.
So you know what? First, he will use his disengage as an action and move up there. 5, 10, 5. 10. He will move over here, and then he'll just make the save. Maybe he makes it. It's cocked. 12, probably
Nope.
not enough.
Nope.
Okay, so he has moved away, but is still on fire. Right, Petey.
Oh man, like
Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. Hang on.
Yeah.
Back up. He makes the save. If he succeeds, it ends. If he fails, he takes the damage, and then he can take an action on his turn to put it out. But
Okay, so he failed, so
he
he
still
takes
failed,
the
so,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah, all good. Nothing changes.
I read it backwards. Words aren't my strong suit.
Okay, so again, PT.
okay, man, like that's harsh. Walk over here and 6 healing. for
Thank
Ilana.
you.
Don't mention it. And then he's gonna just kind of flip off the guy right here. Man, you guys gotta chill out and relax a little bit, man. That's my turn.
All right. So we are back to Colin.
Right, so there's a dude on my right hand side that's messing with my body.
Yep.
And I need him to stop. So I'm going to still using the guy I'm holding. I'm going to bash into the person to my right.
Okay.
Well, that's a critical hit. What happens
Holy
when
shit,
you
your
crit
dice,
when
man.
using somebody else?
Okay, generally on a crit, you do your full damage die, and then you roll it once more. And I'd say the guy you're holding takes half damage.
All right. So, and as I do this, I call out, for the glory of Tempus, and I thunderous smite him. So that's 6 plus. So that's 15 damage.
15 damage for...
And the guy that I hit needs to make a strength saving throw.
Strength throw, yes. Let me just... okay. Wow. That hurt him. Strength is 12.
Now, that is not enough. He gets pushed back 10 feet and is knocked prone.
Right. You're swinging from there, so...
Yep,
yeah,
so he goes
and do
back.
you want him there?
Yep. He goes
Or
that way.
there? Okay.
Straight back.
Whee!
That's fine. And then still holding this guy, I'm going to step over to here.
Okay. He's not
cabbages.
too happy with it.
Just wham! So yeah, this guy is prone.
Yes, I'm currently looking for someone. Okay, and the guy you used, you did 15, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he takes 7 from the impact and would now probably be there. As he is moved around.
Against his will.
Well, yeah. Kimmers, you're up.
Mhm. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move my 30 feet toward this guy and said, "You don't got to run away. I'm hitting you." And I'm going to hit him again. And let's see, 12 damage.
Ouch. You're still doing non-lethal?
I'm attempting to. I mean,
Well, yes. You just have to tell me, and
yeah,
if it's realistic, it works. Okay. So he is now looking pretty shaky. He's also still on fire. So
yeah, I'm putting you out with my axe.
I'm putting
I'm
up.
only fanning the
Wham!
flame.
Wham!
This
Wham!
is not better.
it's a public service.
Mhm.
Okay. Number one will try to get out of the grapple again.
Oh, he might do it this time.
21.
Yeah, no, he gets out. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Plus
so
7,
he-
that's a 9.
Yeah. Okay, so he just swats your arm this time the right way, and he will move here so he doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, because the half orc is not doing anything. He's just sitting there, leaning against the wall and bleeding a bit from the mouth. Okay, so that was his turn. Will.
Yes. Let's see. The big guy is free.
Yep.
So I'm going to look at him and let's see. Let's go with
Oh,
that. I say, music hath oft such a charm to make bad good, and good provoke to harm. And I cast. This would be Tasha's hideous laughter.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dissonant whispers. Dissonant whispers. I apologize.
Okay.
Let's see.
On the big guy, or
Yeah, on the big guy.
On
Okay.
the big guy.
And that's going to be that.
okay, wisdom. And he makes it. Barely, but he makes it.
So he will take
He's-
half damage, but he doesn't
Yeah.
have to run away from me.
Right. So that's 6. And he kind of looks at you confused, looks up, and then shakes his head and shrugs off the effect. Okay, and now we have Ilana.
Right. I'm going to the wind to disengage.
Right.
Aha.
That works.
I'm gonna use my spear to come in the knees, hopefully.
Okay. That hits.
8.
And that guy drops.
Well done.
Is he
But
still
Can I
on
put a
fire?
thumb up? Yeah,
That's
he's still on
something.
fire.
I'll keep an eye on that.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So you probably don't want any bonus attacks against him because he's down.
No, I can't because I did my bonus action to
Yeah, which he.
You just cut out, yeah.
sorry. Step of the wind is a bonus action, so I can't.
Okay.
Ah.
Right. Okay. So guy number 3, which is him, he'll just move 5 feet and try to hit Corlin again, because currently he seems to be the most dangerous person there.
Whoa, Petey is insulted.
I said seems to be. Corlin, does a 15 hit you?
Nope. It glances off my rock hard abs.
You try again. How about a 22?
That one hits, yeah.
Wow. 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
So again,
I am
it just
going to take a new D6. Uh,
I was gonna say it's a
Okay.
plunk sound.
Yep.
hear this.
Okay, so this guy uses half his movement to get back up, and then he'll also. Now they're back to what they do best. They gang up on people. Ronin, 18.
An 18 does hit.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Thunk,
I
thunk,
have
thunk.
I have more d6s. And second attack would be a 19 to hit.
That also hits.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right, the butterfly kisses are kind of getting old.
They want to hug
Right.
you to death.
Petey, what do you do?
Okay. I think how's this big guy here look?
He's looking rough.
He's looking rough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to. F it. I'm gonna walk up, just right up to here, and mace to the face.
Right. That hits. That hurt him.
Take that, man! Ha
You hear an audible crack and his jaw moves an inch, but he's still standing.
Okay, that's my move it, and I'm good.
Okay. You're staying where you are. And we're back to Corlon.
Right, so there's like 3 guys around me that don't value their lives at all.
Nope.
And I would
Yep.
like to teach them
Looks like it.
why that is apparent. As I draw the great sword off my back
Ooh.
and
Right.
would like to level it into the guy that I previously blew away. This one right here.
Right. Yeah.
So that's not a critical hit. It is a 19 though. So that's 26 to hit.
That does hit, yeah.
All right. Do I want to use another smite or do I want to save it for another guy? I'm gonna save it. Yeah. Yeah. So he takes 15 points of slashing damage.
Whoa. He's now looking very rough, bleeding from a chest wound.
And then I just, slice down and roar, "Tempest protects those who bring him glory," using my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, nice.
So my AC goes up to 19.
All right. I will probably still ask.
That's fine.
Kimmers, your turn.
Can I use my bonus action to pat the fire out of the unconscious dude?
Have to use your action. Sorry.
Screw it, you're gonna die. So I'm gonna go ahead and move back to here and be like, touch the guy on the shoulder. He's like, look out behind you, and then I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Not to give you battle tactics, but if you took a step to the left, you'd get advantage on that.
Do I?
Yep. We'd be
Oh.
flanking.
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 Learn every day.
Funk.
Yeah. Okay, so, well, you do hit him for 7. So he turns around, looks, and as he turns his head, smack!
Pow.
And he is a bit shaken, but he hadn't taken damage before, so he's still pretty fresh.
Oh, good. So, yeah. Also doing non-lethal, trying not to quite kill everybody.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. And I think that is it for moi.
Right. Okay, so that guy, he will. I think he'll. Well, let me roll for it. He's undecided to attack Corlin or PD. And it's Corlin again.
I'm the clear and obvious threat.
Yeah. And that's a 22.
That hits.
And this time you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And second attack is a misses because of your Shield of Faith.
Ha-ha!
That's an 18, so it glances off that nimbus of light surrounding you. And he kind of looks He has that look in his eye that says things aren't going well. Maybe I should run, but it seems his pride has been hurt as well, so he's not going to, be chased away by some adventurers while he's beating up somebody else. Will.
Yeah, very well. Will is going to move up to here, stand back to back with Corlin, look at the gentleman in red, and say, "A pricking for a prick." And we got advantage for flanking.
Nice.
To which Colin will reply, "Not now, busy."
11 points of piercing damage? Seriously?
Yeah. Yes.
That hurt him. He's looking rough.
Shink.
A blade as sharp as his tongue.
Yes.
Nicely
And his
done.
wit.
Yes. Okay, anything else you want to do?
No, I think we're good.
All right. So we are at... Sorry, at Ilana.
I'm gonna put the fire out.
You are going to put him out. Okay.
How nice of you.
So he's not dying anymore.
Fire anymore. I'm gonna take a look to figure out who these people are. Can I bonus action investigate, sort of like the body, really quick? Or not?
Yeah. You can make rifle through his pockets roughly. Go ahead.
Make a check for that, or
Yeah. Nice. Okay. So, well, you have been to cities before, and he seems to be your common variety thug. So you
interesting.
don't see any gang signs or uniforms or something like that.
And I brush off my hands and I look up. Do that after we finish this.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. Thug number 3, who was just hurt by Will pretty harshly, will attack Will. That sounds good.
Will attack.
Will. That's a 10 to hit for the first attack.
That will miss.
He's so competent. And a natural 20 on the second.
Can I use cutting words on that one for the damage?
For the damage, yes.
Okay.
So that's 8 plus 1. That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I rolled a 1, so we'll make it 8 points.
That's 8
Nice.
points, yes.
Yep. Okay.
So the first one misses you, but the second one connects right in the chest, and the wind is knocked out of you. Okay. Was him. Number 2 would attack. Oh, let's find out. Okay, he will still attack Corlo with a 14, which misses.
Yep.
And 2 natural 1s.
Woohoo!
Oh,
I think those miss as well.
I'm pretty certain, yes.
Right. So that was productive. PT.
Okay. Big guy. Man, you're kind of a dick.
Hey, that's hurtful.
Right. Ooh. Yeah, that this time you completely dislocate his jaw as you make him fall down and not get back up.
Oh,
Ooh.
that big guy. All right, never mind.
Bam. Okay. Any bonus actions?
No. I'm actually going to, for shits and giggles, I can't tell what's there. Can I move behind that guy?
Which one? Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna move behind him.
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
Tactics, bro.
You're probably saying that out loud, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, yes, PD is definitely announcing it.
Love it.
Colin favors this kind of tactic.
PD favors tacos.
Colin,
Ooh, taco.
So, again, there's a person that's standing that shouldn't be standing anymore.
well, he's barely standing. So.
Well, a 12 is better than a 7, and that makes it a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And because I have Great Weapon Mastery, I can reroll that 1 on the damage.
You
Ooh.
can.
Or Great Weapon Fighting. And that's much better. So that's 19 points of damage.
Nice.
Wow.
Sorry, not 19. No, sorry, 17 points of damage.
Well,
Misadded.
yeah. Still, hitting him with your sword, you hit something vital, and he just crumbles to the ground in front of you. Okay, and we are back to. Do you want to use a bonus action for something? Or do you want to
Does it take a bonus action or a full action to chug a healing potion?
a bonus action?
I'm going to pull one of those out and chug one.
Good
Okay.
idea.
Alright, so that's 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
It's 4 and 3. So 8, 19.
Not bad.
Sorry, not 19,
Right.
9. 9.
9.
I can't math.
It's fine. Writing character. Okay, and now Kimmers, could you tell me what's your character's name is again?
Oh, Arikar or Avricar. Avricar.
Erikar. Okay,
It's okay. I'm also forgetting.
I have now noted it down, so I'll refer to you as such. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit the dude while he's not paying attention.
Yep, you have advantage, so
yeah.
that hits.
Thank God for advantage.
And he also is out, being hit, smacked on the, well, probably on the back of the head with your axe.
Thung.
Because he's currently facing Will, so he just, and
And as he drops, Will looks at you, doffs his cap, and gives you a nice courtly bow.
I will attempt to curtsy with an axe in my hand.
all right, you have taken out all the opposition. Congratulations.
As like the last one falls down, PD will see that this guy is no longer on fire and go,
Yep.
Oh man, dude, he went out.
Oh, well, I can fix that if we need to.
Looks like they're just thugs.
Ooh, did they have anything fun?
Okay. I'm gonna ask the half-orc guy that we just.
Oh,
Will's
right.
going to start looking around for any constabulary, town guards, etc., that might decide to show up and investigate what was going on. Now that there are 4 bodies bleeding in the street.
Well, not. Yeah, they are bleeding.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
technically, if you count the pieces, there are 5.
Oh.
Yes, dear, that's true. So he's going to go over to the one that was on fire and start dragging it over so we can kind of neatly stack them like cordwood up against the building.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
Right. So as you do that, who was talking to
I'll
the
get
half
this
orc?
guy.
This
It was Mara.
Okay. Yeah. So he's a bit out of it, but he doesn't look too badly hurt. And he looks at you and goes, "Thank you for helping me."
Oh,
Ilana, make an insight check.
While that's going on, I'll reach
Yep.
over and pat Will on the head. Good job. And I'm going to lay on hand. How far are you down?
8 points.
I lay on hands you for 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Will stands up on his tiptoes and kisses you on the cheek.
No.
Oh.
It actually have to. How short is Will?
Will is 5'11".
Corlin picks
So-
you up so you can do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna draw in blood a little heart by one of the dudes. It's like, aww.
Right. So Ilana, you talk to him. He thanks you, but he seems to be not quite there.
You.
Something. Yeah, he doesn't. You're unsure if he's drunk or just got hit in the head really hard. But he seems to be a bit off his game.
I would like to do an uneducated medicine check.
Could I do a medicine check on him as well?
Go ahead.
Yay! Oh wait, I don't have
Petey would like
advantage.
to join in.
I'm gonna look at his eyeballs.
Okay.
That's an 18.
That's
Right.
a proper amount.
He does have 2 eyeballs. Yes. They do look normal. So
Uh-oh.
they're not diluted or whatever. So he looks physically well. He took some hits, but he looks fairly fine. And as you examine him, 4 guards come running up, and somebody who's dressed very extravagantly. He looks like a bard or some kind of entertainer.
Will
Hands
step
out
up.
pockets that I was searching.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my weapon away.
I'm not. I have it balanced on my shoulder.
Will steps up to them, salutes him with his rapier, sheathes it, gives a bow, and says, "Good day, gentlemen, and how might we be of assistance to you?"
And the one in front was obviously the captain. He's an older man, dressed in armor, has a sword and a shield. And what's going on here?
Oh, well, this nice young lad here was ganged up on by 4 horrible ruffians who were intent on doing him serious bodily harm. We thought that perhaps we might want to assist him and do serious bodily harm to them.
Yes.
They're stacked
Right.
up over there.
Right. And
Some of them
the
might
guy
still be alive.
and the guy in the robe is like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Is he okay? Is he okay? Is he okay?" And he just pushes through towards the half orc and starts to fuss over him.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw another heart in blood. It's like, oh, okay.
Are you okay? Why did you run away? What happened? He just starts to ask a stream of questions and talk at him constantly, and he's just sitting there still against the wall and nods his head. And
Who are
Okay.
you?
who do you ask that question?
The half orc and sort of like looking at the guys over him too.
Okay.
Who is
And the guy in the robe answers, "Oh, sorry, sir. My name is Cameron Locke, and that is my well, he's my biggest attraction. So, yes, thank you. I think I'll just take him back home now. And why don't you?
What do you mean by biggest attraction?
Yeah. Is he in a circus?
He and he
Is he
pauses.
like a male stripper?
Is he?
He is a fighter. Have you never? I can't believe this. And he just goes through his pockets and takes out a bit of parchment as it's an announcement of a prize fighting event.
I'll take that.
Here, yes, here, everybody have one. Please join. You can, and he gives scribbles a note on one of the announcements on the apartments. Here, just show that when you get there, and you can get in free because you saved my talent.
welcome, but you may want to get him checked out. And I tap the side of my head. He looks out of it.
Oh, he's fine.
Mm,
He's fine.
I'm-
I'm pretty sure he's just drunk. And then with that, he pats him on the
To-
shoulder, picks him up, and they
Insight check, if I
Yeah.
can.
go
To
ahead.
the reaction is to that.
I would like to do that as well, because that seems suspicious.
I completely believe him.
How are the guards
Nope, I don't care.
reacting to all of this too?
The guards are more concerned with the thugs, and they kind of check if they're alive, and well, just to be safe, they tie their hands. Either case.
That one, you're going to have to sort of connect them together. Probably tie his whole body together, because
Well,
kind of bisected him.
Yeah.
It
All right,
happened.
so they don't seem to be greatly upset at all about us slaughtering 4 people in the middle of the street.
Not in the part of town where you are.
Excellent.
And the captain also kind of gives a look at the bodies and kind of like, yeah, they had it coming.
I mean,
So
they only had themselves to blame.
Yes.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I'm certain you would have done the same.
Probably.
I look at the captain of the guard and I say, "It is a pleasure to be of service to you, and should you require any further services as such, please do let us know."
All right, we will.
Petey is going to attempt to high five that guard. Like, hold it right up. Hey, man!
And he kind of, in reflex, he raises up his shield, and your hand smacks against the wood.
Right.
Gives you a bit of a tingling sensation in your fingers.
Tingle 5, man.
Okay, so Ilana, you insight check, and yeah, there is something else going on.
Yeah.
That guy is trying to get away with his grand talent very quickly. And while the half-orc goes with him willingly, he still seems to be a bit off. So, he pats him on the shoulder and just leads him away, and he goes, but his steps are a bit faltering. So you think something is going on.
Hey, listen. I've never been to one before. I've never been to a fight before. Can we stop by and see him before he goes on? Because it'd just be really, really cool to see.
Yeah, it'd be
we
nice to
have
see he's
invitations,
okay.
don't we?
Well, yes,
Holding up the papers.
Just come by the big tent, and before when you get there, and you can check up on him. Sure.
Petey
Absolutely.
looks around really confused. Like, we were just in a fight. Like, am I missing something, guys?
Yeah.
No, it's a different kind of fight where you get paid money to do it.
Oh, shit.
And it's like lights, and there's an announcer guy. It's nice. You would like it.
And these two, then while you're having that conversation, these two wander off, and Cameron nods towards the guards. And there seems to be also some kind of understanding. So apparently he already had paid them to look for his friend.
Ah.
And then with that, they wander off.
Right.
They just leave the bodies.
No, not the guards. The two guys, Cameron
Oh,
and.
gotcha. Okay.
You never got his name, by the way.
Nope.
That was kind of glossed over intentionally.
Is it on the flyer?
No.
I am looking at the flyer, by the way.
Announcing the Empire-wide Lord of the Ring tournament.
Oh,
Yeah.
we gotta get in on this.
Will looks
So-
at the captain of the guard and goes, "Pardon me, sir, but perhaps
Yes.
there was a bounty on these 4 gentlemen?"
These 4? Let me check. And checking, apparently, he just stands there for a second thinking. Actually, yeah, hold on. And he goes to his coin purse and 20 silver pieces.
Ooh.
There you go. And he turns to one of the guys standing behind him. Dylan, remember that. I'll fill in the report when I get back, probably.
Paperwork.
And with that, they gather up the remains and kind of drag them away, leaving you standing in front of the tavern.
Well,
You were.
You might want to get a wheelbarrow. Just saying.
Remember your knees, not back.
Yeah, they seem to be. They seem to know what they're doing. So it seems like they have done this before.
Will jingles the coin purse, looks at the rest of the group, and says, "Lunch, perhaps a bit of ale."
What do you mean a bit of ale?
If by a bit of ale you mean a cask, then yes.
Not that much.
I believe we may be able to do that.
Mm.
And
This fight happened.
he tucks it into kind of tucks it into an interior pocket and heads towards the inside of the tavern.
Right. Okay. By the way, the tournament is tomorrow.
Oh.
So
What time?
You do have some time. It starts in the afternoon, so yeah, around 3 or 4-ish.
We can sleep in.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we could get a massage or go to the hot baths. You get a hot bath.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Get a facial.
I don't know what you are talking about.
Oh, you would love it. Oh my god. Oh, we have to have a special spa day.
For some reason, when you say that, my eye twitches, and I want to kill something. I don't know
How
why.
about let's go kill a flagon of drink with our faces by drinking it.
That's more like it.
Okay.
Okay, so you enter the tavern?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it's a tavern. Fairly well, it's not in a rich part of town, so it's more of the comfortable and cheap variety. And as you come in, if you were wondering about the name, you see that the place is apparently run by a tiefling and a kenku.
Oh.
Who has looks like basically a crow without wings and walking upright.
Will has already commandeered the cleanest table in the place, and has actually cast Unseen Servant, and has Jeeves truly cleaning off the table for him, and waiting for the rest of the group.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you clean the table as much as possible, and it doesn't look too bad. You have seen worse taverns in better neighborhoods. So there seems to be a certain proprietorial pride to be going on here.
Is there enough leg room over there?
I think so.
There's plenty.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Right.
Will would know enough to make sure that there was plenty of seating for everybody and how it would work. So he's commandeered the table that would
stretch out
the
under
group.
the table.
We'll go over, take the bandolier that has 3 javelins and my shield on it off, set it down, take the mace off my belt, set it down, put the greatsword against the wall, and then sit down.
And Jeeves has picked up the bandolier and draped it over the back of the chair, and he's holding out chairs for all the ladies in the group. And
we'll prance on over and just drop everything.
And Jeeves goes and picks everything up and stacks it up neatly.
This is gonna work great.
And the female tiefling comes over after you've all sat down. Darlings, it's so good to see you. You're new in town, right?
Uh-huh.
It's a pleasure to see new faces.
Look at the tiefling and... So, I need a cask of ale, roughly the size of this one here, pointing at Will.
Of course. Well, assuming you can pay for it, that is.
How much is
I
it?
look at it. Yes, we can pay for it. And also, we could use some fresh bread, perhaps hot food.
Do you make
Well,
brown bread? I would love some brown bread.
we do. We do.
Ooh.
We have bread, we have soup. We might even have some named meat if you like.
Yes, could I have a named meat, please?
Of course, dear.
Do you
Oh,
name it
yeah.
Bob or George? What do you name your meat?
Clancy.
I call my meat Jefferson.
No, that's a different kind of meat, dear. You don't want me to eat that. I tend to use teeth.
Petey blushes.
I think we have some beef or some pork available.
Ooh, pork.
Petey looks at the tiefling and says, "Do you have any brownies?"
Victor, dear, do we have brownies? And you hear this kind of rough voice from behind the bar. And it sounds kind of like not something that should come out of a beak of a bird. And it says, "Not today."
I'll lean over to Will. Aren't brownies the little fairy gnome things that try to hack your bits off?
Yes, but they get their name from little bits of baked chocolate treats.
Oh.
Mhm.
I thought he
Do
was
they-
asking for one of the little gnomes.
No, dear.
I mean, those would be tasty too.
I don't think they
Petey's-
would.
You know
He's
that?
visibly bummed and just sort of like, "I'll just take some soup."
Okay.
Will looks up at the tiefling and says, "So we need 2 pitchers of ale, a cask of ale, glasses for everyone. Who wants beef?
I want pork.
Pork?
Mhm.
I'll have the soup. PT will have the soup. Corlin, darling, do you want something to eat?
Yeah, sure.
Beef, pork?
Why not both?
Very well, both.
Right.
And I take the order, and then I look at the tiefling and say, "And how much will that be?"
Well, she does some quick calculation. That would run you all together with a. You really want a Kyle?
It's a necessity.
Yes.
Does it have to be good ale or just ale?
There are differences?
Yes, there's alcohol in both. Mostly, one of them tastes like ale,
Ass.
and the other tastes like something else. That is close to ale, but not quite.
So you've gone over my head with the conceptual portion of this?
We'll take the good ale. We'll take a cask of the good ale.
Okay, so that would be 40 silver pieces in total.
I'm sorry, excuse me, how much?
40 silver pieces.
Trying to stiff us.
I'm already reaching into my bag if nobody stops me.
Yeah, Will puts a hand on your arm. 40? Surely not.
Well, yes,
More
indeed.
like-
Yes?
30?
Are you batting your eyelashes when you do that?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Make a persuasion check, please.
All right.
Oh, well, since you're new and it's a slow day, and indeed there are only 3 other patrons in the tavern, and they look like they belong to the inventory.
And I look at the tiefling. I said, and as a bonus, should you wish, I shall perform here tonight, and I can guarantee an increase in your custom.
Well, That does sound like an interesting idea, darling. Why not? And
Wonderful.
she
People
smirks and yeah.
A lot of people in town for this, and
You cut out again.
sorry. Are there not a lot of people in town for this? And I show her the floor that we were given.
Oh yes, it shall be a well visited event, I think.
Stop popping
Uh,
up on that display.
probably there won't be people coming, from outside because it's a traveling troupe. They're somewhere else every week. But yes, there should be people gathering here to maybe discuss what's might happen tomorrow. So, and then with that, she just turns around and relays the order, your orders, to the Kenku. And this time with a completely different voice. There's an acknowledgement of "got it," and it's bloody disconcerting because it sounds completely natural, but it's a completely different voice.
I think something's wrong with that bird.
Well, I mean, he is a person, so.
Yes, he is, and well, he doesn't really speak by himself. He just can recall everything he hears, including voices.
Will.
Yes, dear.
You should tell him all the cool things to say so he can say them back at people.
I look at the tiefling and would you like me to teach him a few more phrases?
Oh, if you like. I mean, I've taught him quite a bit, but go ahead. He never forgets anything.
We shall give him quite an education. And after lunch, this is kind of just as an aside, after lunch, I want to negotiate with the tiefling for using my popular demand feature.
Yes.
That we'll use for the rest of our lodging and food.
Nice.
Well, for you, that wouldn't be a problem. Make another persuasion roll to see if
Alright.
you can get the others in on that.
We're your roadies.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. She kind of
I can
apparently she likes you.
Everybody does.
I can also assist in that persuasion if it's needed.
That's fine.
It's fun there.
That's intimidation, dear.
I'm a very persuasive individual, I'll have you know.
Well, yes, of course. I do have rooms available. Well, I don't have single rooms, but I think maybe 2 would suffice. One for the gentlemen and one for the ladies.
Perfect.
Excellent. Then I look forward to your patronage, and she gives you 2 keys.
And I put 3 gold on the table. 30 silver, 3 gold, yeah?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the conversion.
Okay.
Yeah. And she looks at the coin and says, "Had I known you carried gold, I wouldn't have been persuaded so easily. Oh well, it happened. Anything else you need?"
I look at the rest of the group.
I shake my head.
Directions to where this is. I want to go look at the tents.
And the nearest massage parlor. I forgot.
She gives you a look.
Not that kind of massage.
Thank you.
But if you know where those kinds of massages are,
I
like,
think,
yeah.
I think we
Let it
passed
go.
them on the way in, actually.
Not quite, but well, if you want a real massage, you would have to go all the way across town,
Huh.
to the artisans' quarters. The other kind is available to the southeast.
Oh, back the way we came. Okay.
There is quite a few options for that kind of physical entertainment there.
Do I really want to go all the way across? Just
I mean, in many of the places I've been, the massage parlors still give you a good massage. Just
Oh.
also other things.
It's called a happy ending, dude. This is where Petey is making the exact face that is in the character icon.
We're like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Will is just sitting there looking like butter won't melt in his mouth.
Oh, Dizam.
Right.
I don't know what that face looks like.
Stony?
I don't know.
The cat that got the cream?
I don't know if that's like a good face or a bad face.
Yeah, like these are cool sayings, but I don't know them.
Very descriptive, and yet
Completely worthless.
It's kind of an innocent, smug expression with a little bit of a quirk of a smile.
Ah, okay. The Hiddleston look.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Very much. Very much.
That Loki face, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get directions to wherever you would like to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although where is the? I don't think it was actually ever said. Where is the combat arena thing going on?
Oh yeah.
The combat arena will be pretty much in the middle of the market's quarter.
Right.
Okay.
And there should be some kind of carnival built around it. So there will be street food and some entertainment.
Oh, we should go there.
Well, they're still setting up,
I mean,
so
we're going there tomorrow.
Okay, good.
tomorrow. Yes.
I don't think of going there early. There's Cameron Locke was hiding something
Was he?
fishy.
He was hiding like fish, like in his pants.
Like, did you smell
No,
fish?
no,
Is that what you're saying?
No, that was the place we came from.
Yeah, that might still be on us.
Oh,
I mean, I'm pretty certain it is. Yeah.
Oh,
smell.
yeah.
The smell is everywhere, and it's really. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
Though
I just
to be
ate.
fair, we are in a harbor town. It smells like fish here too.
Yeah, but it smells of other things too. Especially since you're not at the harbor.
And we have soup in front of us and meat.
Well, is the food here
Uh-huh.
yet? No, we're still waiting.
Yeah, by now
Well,
the
dang
food
it.
has arrived. Yes.
I'll
Okay.
take the cask of ale, pull it over, punch the lid in, and start drinking.
Right.
It looks appropriate in your size.
It really is. It's basically a mug for me.
Okay. Well, maybe a bit more than a mug, but yeah,
Like
we may get to that later.
cappuccino bowl kind of a thing.
Yeah. Okay. So anything
when
else?
you're 8 feet
Yeah.
tall, proportions get wonky.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. So now you, after having a quite good meal, now have the rest of that. It's around midday now, so you have the afternoon to. You can take a short rest, indeed.
I just
Or a long rest.
Well, yeah, but you definitely finished with a short rest with lunch,
Oh yeah.
and you have the rest of the day to spend as you like it.
I'm probably gonna go. Do I really want to go to the? No, I'll go ahead and walk over to the artisan side, get myself a good bath and massage.
Okay, you are walking for about 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long ass trek. Like,
It's
am I going in the
a
right
big
direction?
town, and you walk past through the workers' living quarters, where the houses are a bit nicer than where you're staying.
Mhm.
So it's still simple, but definitely more home. There are closer to being actual homes. Then you pass the market's quarters where you can, looking around, you think, I could buy anything I want here, whatever it is. Then you cross the river and you are in the rich people's quarters where the houses are very, very, very nice and big, multi-storied, windowed with glass. And people give you some strange looks, but they accept adventurers. And then you enter the artisans' quarters, and there you find everything that you couldn't readily find at the markets could be made here.
Nice.
And after a while, you do find a very nice bath house and massage parlor.
While we were taking, while we were taking the short rest before everybody dispersed for the afternoon,
Yeah, this would be.
Yes.
Will would have been humming a kind of a lullaby under his breath using Song of Rest.
Nice.
So anybody that wants to use their hit dice for the short rest can add an extra 1d6
Right.
to regain hit points.
Yeah.
I'm back to full.
Hooray for bards.
Avarkar is the one that went to the massage parlor.
And Petey.
Yes.
And Petey. Because no one goes alone.
And anyone else who would like to come along may do so.
While that's going, while we're still eating, I'm looking over at Ilana over my flask of ale. Hey, do you think they have oysters here?
No, I bet they don't.
You sure? We could order some.
I'm fine.
I'm
Like
sure.
seafood.
I'm sure they'd be delicious.
Again.
I'll continue to drink.
Aww. Shot through the heart.
Okay.
To go to where it's being set up in the market's quarter.
Okay. There is apparently there are several, besides all the shops that are everywhere, there are several marketplaces, and one of them is being used for this event, and there are already wagons arriving, stalls being set up, a ring being erected.
The big wide-eyed tourist.
Yeah. Make a perception check. 10. Okay. You see some young urchin following you around a bit, but as he notices that you noticed him, he just kind of fades into the background, not wanting any trouble.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's work going on, and if you are in the way, people will shoo you away. Carrying pieces of wood or wares around.
Looking, and I ask around. I'm looking for Cameron Locke's tent. His fighter is going to be really great.
Yeah, there is looking around, you see a big tent with actually his name written on it. It's Cameron Locke fighting in big letters.
I'm going to stealth and
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry, we lost you.
I'm going to go stealth.
Yeah.
And see what's going on in there.
Okay, roll stealth.
So I like that everybody has just left the inn, leaving me
I'd like
Will.
to use my last 2 key points. I should have done this before. But pass without a trace.
Okay, so at 10. Okay. So you sneak into the tent and it's completely empty.
Nothing at all inside. No.
Well, there are there seems to be kind of a wardrobe chest. There seems to be two beds and some general stuff. You don't really know what it's about, but nothing that strikes you as suspicious.
I'd start poking around.
Okay, make an investigation check.
If it's a 10, okay. Phew.
Yeah.
Right. You find some apparently performance clothes, something in the loincloth regions for apparently the fighters, and some clothes that
There's so
would
many
befit a
sequins.
master of ceremonies. And you do find a small coin purse with some gold in it.
How much gold?
20 gold pieces.
I'll pocket that.
Okay. But that's all of interest that you can find.
I head out, and I still have Pass Without Trace for an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Just look at some of the other tents, too.
Well, that's the only real tent that's set up. The rest is wagons and so on. Wagons and stalls.
Oh my.
Asking around, where's Corlin? I wanted to talk to him. I had an idea for adding another fighter into going on tomorrow.
Corlin's back at the inn and you left him there.
It-
Unless you meant Cameron Locke.
Sorry, Cameron Locke, sorry. That's my bad. Nope.
See words.
Corlin and Will are occupying their time.
And the jockstraps are what Ilana found, not what Corlin's wearing.
Okay, I was confused.
Well, Cameron Locke, isn't he in his tent?
Oh, I looked in to see if he was there, and he was not there. So I didn't know where he was.
Well, last time I saw him, he was going in. So, I don't know, must have wandered off, doesn't he?
Do you know where he's gone? And I hold up 2 coins.
That's real kind, lady, but like I said, last time I saw him, he was going into his tent.
Well done. Well done.
We wander straight in then. I'm not trying to be stealthy anymore. Because he's not there. And I look around more because he's disappeared, and that's weird.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. On perception.
You find his secret sex dungeon.
It's not that secret.
You look around the whole area where this is being set up. You don't find Cameron or the half-orc. But you overhear some conversations that indicate that a lot of the people who are working around this this fighting event seem to think that the is fixed. Just by walking around, you can pick that up.
The fix is in. On. Preposition.
The heat is on.
Can jump into a conversation. I'd say things? How do you do that?
Sorry, I didn't hear the first part.
If I can jump into one of those conversations that I'm overhearing,
Right?
sort of say quietly, like as I just stand there with my hood up, fixing them.
Well, what I heard is that Cameron picks the opponents and decides beforehand who wins or loses. He makes a killing on the betting.
You go betting here.
Oh, he always hires locals who then take bets and pay out. It's not official betting, but it's happening around these fights every time. And nobody's going to do anything about it. I mean, the guards are mostly in on it, or being paid to look away.
Where can you go and place bets?
There will be people when the fighting starts. So there will be people walking around and offering to take bets. So there is no betting shops, if you mean that.
Okay.
Just look out for the people who, basically scream, place your bets. They're pretty easy to find.
Like I know what I'm hearing about.
Yeah. It's not a secret thing. It's just not official.
I go and just wander around the city for a bit.
Okay. Right. Why do you do that? E.T. and who was getting the massage? Erica, right. You get a very, very nice massage.
Nice.
Everything that you want that is non-sexual in nature.
Like people stepping on your backs, etc.
If that's what you order, you will. Yeah, you can even choose if it should be a human, elf, halfling, gnome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
They are very well prepared to do anything that your health requires.
I get all like non-fish smelly, and I smell good, man.
Yeah. Oh, it smells like flowers.
Okay, and that roughly runs you 5 silver each.
Nice. I will take it off my collection.
Yeah, I will just give them 1 gold piece and be like, "You guys are awesome."
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, tipping. I'll do 2 more silver.
Okay,
Which is
that's completely fine. I mean, that's about 40%. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And you finish the treatments relaxed. And if you want to be back at the tavern for dinner, you would have to start walking again now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stroll back, just like comfortably.
Yeah.
Will would have ordered a hot bath there at the inn.
Okay.
Gone upstairs, taken his hot bath. When he and Corlin came back down, Will has used disguise self, and he actually looks like he could be his twin sister, but he's dressed in a modestly wealthy gown. He doesn't look overly well dressed, but there's definitely a hint of money there.
Okay, nice.
And they're going to explore town, and Will actually wanted to check out to see if he could find out more about the fighting rings and how they could get Corlin in there as well.
Yep.
Okay. Make an investigation.
Also, as we came back down from upstairs, Corlin just goes, "Magic makes things kinky."
And you get a solid smack on the ass for that one.
Yep.
As you should.
It's why I said it.
As is tradition.
Investigation, you said? Where did my dice go? Where did my d20 go?
Well, it looks like you're gonna have to roll in. No, never mind. Just find your dice.
I genuinely don't know where it went.
Oh.
Huh. Well, I'll roll on my character sheet at least until I find it. Womp. 17.
Okay. So what you find out is these things go from town to town, and they have a couple of fighters in their roster, and they do fight against volunteers from the audience.
Is it like weapons allowed? Is it hand to hand?
That depends on the whoever is running it.
Like traditional gladiatorial combat with a trident and a spear, or like in a net or something like that?
And no clothes.
That really depends who's.
Is it naked mud wrestling? I need to know details.
Well, what you do find out, the one that's happening tomorrow, the lock event, is hand to hand, non-lethal, no weapons, no magic.
That's not as fun. I think we should throw Ilana in there.
Will is also spreading the word about the bard that will be performing this evening at the Golden Crow.
Right.
And
make a performance check for that.
Can I assist in that endeavor?
Are you proficient?
In performance, yes.
Then you can. Then Will can roll with advantage. Yes.
Nice.
So just roll. First roll is better. Yeah. You are very successful in spreading the word, and people are kind of excited to hear some new talent. So it should be a full house.
By the time Evercar and I get back to the end, is she? Well, is it? Depends on which version of the bard is it.
Lady or not lady?
We would. Will went out as Willow. So until he goes back upstairs which will probably be after dinner, he'll come back down as well. But he'll be Willow.
So I found my dice.
Great.
Pro tip: if you have transparent or clear dice, keep track of where they are.
Okay. So you all meet back up at dinner. If nobody has anything urgent they want to do now. Before, sorry. So we'll take a quick break and resume the game with dinner.
All right, go into break.
Huzzah.
So see you soon. About 5 to 10 minutes.
Bye.
Okay. Perfect.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. We are picking up our one-shot at the Goat and Crow Tavern, and it's dinner time, and the place is fairly full now after the great effort made by Will to spread
and
the word
Colin.
about and Corlin about the upcoming performance. So what are you up to?
I'm ordering another cask of ale.
Oh my.
Right.
Willow is eating lightly since Will will have to perform later. So Willow's just having a very light dinner, some fruit and bread.
Okay.
I offer to braid either Petey or Alana's hair should they be interested.
I'm like, fine, man, but thanks for the hair love offer.
Okie dokie.
I don't know if Petey has enough hair to
Learn-
braid in the first place.
Learn to braid hair.
Where did I learn? What do you mean?
Hair.
Yeah. I know I don't have any, but I've always wanted to, okay?
You can braid my hair if you like.
Wait, do you have any hair?
Yeah, he's got sort of it's a undercut mohawk basically. Like the sides are shaved, but there's shaggy dark hair from the top down to like the back of his shoulders.
I'm gonna have to stand on the table to do that, but okay.
It's all right. I'm sitting down. That cuts
I
my
know, that's
height
what
down to like 4 feet.
So I have to sit on the table. Hey, Mara, I missed what you said. Sorry. Other than the hair questions.
Yeah. No, that was it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So just for the braiding, make a plain dex check.
Oh, this should be
to
fun.
see
Give
how it goes.
Give me a
Well,
lovely
that's
warrior
true.
braid.
Yeah, that's the plan. Let's see with my experience how this goes.
Oh, you're tied into knots. You're gonna
Natural
tie it into
one.
knots.
I am real good at braiding. I'm so good at this. And
Yes,
so practiced.
it's supposed to hurt.
Ow,
So-
ow, ow, ow,
Petey
ow,
watches this,
ow,
right, and like
ow,
leans,
ow.
leans around Avrakar as it's happening and just like has this look of abject horror and is like, "Oh, it looks good, man," and gives him a
think
thumbs
I'll-
up, like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome."
Ow,
Really?
ow,
I
ow,
mean, this is my first time,
ow.
and I've only ever watched it.
ow, ow.
You have to go over and then go over the other way, not like loop it around like that.
But
I
You know,
try and help.
this hurts more than that dude hitting me with a mace earlier.
I'm sorry that your scalp is so sensitive.
It's very sensitive.
And
You're
there are
pulling the
hairs.
hair out.
There are hairs coming loose. Yes.
I'm gonna lick the ends and try and stick them back into his skin. Like, please.
Where's my ale?
It's next to you.
I grab it, punch a hole in the top, start drinking.
Okay. While that is going on, Zenise will, with a clap of her hands and a very quiet, "Everybody listen," and the tavern falls quiet. Darlings, tonight I have a very special presentation for you. A very talented bard is here for your entertainment. So please clap your hands for the great Will Spear.
Look over at Will, who's currently still Willow.
Yeah, as she started to speak, he drops disguise self, stands up, gives a bow, moves over to wherever she's indicated that he'll be performing.
There is a small stage next to the bar.
And so he will then take the stage for his performance.
Right. Make a performance check.
From the back of the room, you hear Petey shout, Play some Dave Matthews, man.
And then you hear a thunk as Corlin punches Petey.
You perform. You have done better.
Yeah.
But it's not something you have to be ashamed about. So the crowd is entertained. They have seen worse. They have thrown worse bards out of the door. And you get polite applause and manage to collect 10 silver over the course of the performance.
All right. Thank you for
It's
not
not-
making me read a sonnet.
Have-
I
did
had
you-
a few. I actually had a
you
few
have
picked
one?
out. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I mean,
All right.
sure.
So Will would have taken the stage and bowed, and shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a day. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often in his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance, or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Meanwhile, underneath all
Very
of that, in the back, you hear, ow, 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 ow. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Sorry. Please go
Can I
back.
help you with that?
And when he finishes, Will just kind of realizes that maybe this wasn't the right crowd for this particular performance.
Pull out all his hair that way.
Just undo,
he's
just
only got
undo the braid.
top.
Undo the braid.
I don't know how
Right.
to do that. Lana, you wanna?
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay. Here. God.
Thank goodness.
That works.
And Will is having a very hard time not giggling from the stage every time he looks over there.
We're like accidentally heckling.
Yeah.
It's not even loud enough to be heckling. It's just very quiet, but still audible in the back. Just ow, ow,
Yeah.
ow, ow,
That's the worst kind.
and then just panic mumbling.
Oh, see, Havercart, you're supposed to do it like this.
Yeah, you manage now to make a good braid, and after Will's performance and polite applause, Will, you hear Victor mutter besides you. He's standing at the bar beside the stage, and you kind of hear him muttering to himself mostly. There once was a bard named Will, whose mouth just never stood still. He talked on in rhyme and sang all the time, but his jabbering did pay the bill.
Nice.
Another light thumb up for that one.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And Will turns to him and says, "It's not enough to speak, but to speak true. I can no other answer make, but thanks and thanks."
And he just kind of nods, and you aren't sure, but you think he looks smug.
I mean, he's a bird. They always look smug.
Yeah. Could be that.
Sure.
Yeah, sorry, just had to get that out.
Right.
I love it.
So, my hair is in a lovely warrior's braid now.
It is, yeah. It's a bit less than before, but now it looks good.
It was unkempt and shaggy before, and now it is a pinnacle of warrior-like might.
You got something against
Yes,
shaggy
very-
hair, man?
No,
Very much so.
I
I
had
pat
it.
you on the top of the head.
I lean over so you can.
Okay,
Up on the table.
Odd, normally he likes having his hair pulled.
I mean, there's a certain
pulled,
way,
but
and
not
then
pulled out.
like pulled out is separate. It
I'm
hurts.
sorry. I mean, I saved these for you. Here. And I just gently pat them back on his head as they fall slowly to the floor. And then back away.
I continue
Okay,
to drink from my keg.
Is there anything else you want to do before going to sleep?
I like to tell Will he did a good job.
Will gives you a bow and kisses your hand.
Is actually gonna go out.
Oh.
And there are people coming over for autographs.
Will happily sign them.
Right. Wait a minute. Before any of you can get an autograph, you have to go through the bard's manager and entourage.
Who's that?
Is there like somebody else here?
Yeah.
5 silver an autograph.
Oh.
Make a deception check.
18.
Hey.
I have a
Um,
I have a plus
yeah.
4 to my deception.
Nice.
four people are actually willing to pay that.
Yay! Making money.
I will collect the silver and hand it off.
Okay.
How much was that total?
So 20 silver total.
So 2 gold.
Okay. Right. I'll just put down, added to the other silver, we've got 50 silver now.
Then I will sit back down and continue drinking and eating. Oh, someone was talking about exploring.
I was.
What were you wanting to explore, Ilana?
I wanted to go. I went and saw. So I fill everyone in on.
You cut out
Yeah.
again?
Oh, sorry. I fill everyone in on what I was
On what you were doing, yes.
for. They're they're setting up the tents and everything.
Check.
there?
You should check your noise gate in your settings on Discord, because it might be that when you're talking softer, you're dropping underneath the gate, and that's why we're losing bits of what you're saying.
Do that.
Yeah.
Which is so at the bottom of Discord, there's a gear that says user settings. Click that, then go to voice, and then it'll be the input sensitivity at the bottom will determine basically how, as you talk, when Discord picks you up.
Yeah.
And
How's
if you
this?
just adjust that slightly lower.
Okay. How's this? That seems pretty good.
Yeah, it's better. You still dropped out a little bit, but that might just be your connection.
Okay. Yeah. I've got it.
That was noise packet loss. Yep, bad connection.
Aw, that sucks.
I heard
Yeah,
I heard the
my-
robot.
Yep.
Mhm. My internet kind of sucks. So yeah.
I feel you.
Okay. Basically I was filling everyone in on what I had been doing after lunch.
Yep.
So Locke went missing. He wasn't in his tent. People saw him go into his tent, but he wasn't there. And they're saying that he fixes his fights.
Like
I wanted to figure out how.
fixes them with a wrench or fixes them with money.
People wouldn't tell me. He just makes sure that the people who fight that orc guy, I'm assuming, don't win. So I don't know, Corlin, if you want to fight this, you might lose.
Colin never loses in a gladiatorial arena.
All right, you might lose anyway.
Though, I mean, this is a not weapons fight and not magic fight, so
Oh,
I'm kind of
Oh.
not the best choice for that.
huh. Right. Well, yeah. So maybe I should?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose in that. I don't get hit very well. I don't like getting hit.
So
I could probably take the hits, but I don't.
what you do is
I don't know.
I mean, I could take the hits and I could dish out a little bit of damage, but I couldn't. I don't punch as hard as I stab. It's sort of
Okay.
it's a habit of mine. I need something to stab with in order to
Mhm.
do.
We're more of
Anyway.
slicey rather than meaty punchy.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
although if there's like two of them, I could use one as like a battering ram on the other,
Yeah.
but I don't know if there's like it's 1-on-1 or 4
If
on
only we
one.
could duplicate you so you could hit other people with yourself.
I mean, that's not a bad idea if you could figure out how.
Well,
You
you'd
just
have
use
to
your
convince
fist.
the other you to be the one being hit by other people rather than the one hitting other people.
We'll
I think
play rock paper scissors to
Oh
determine.
boy.
paper boulder shears.
Yes,
Sure.
that one.
Yeah. I've heard this game.
Mm.
So I didn't know if I wanted to go out and try and figure out more of what's going on,
Well, I mean,
or we can do that in the morning.
it sounds slightly suspicious that a man goes into his tent and doesn't come back out again.
Yeah.
Did you see if maybe there was like a secret compartment underneath the floor?
Like a rug or
Couldn't-
something.
I couldn't find anything. I
Mm.
found some gold,
Ooh.
I mean, that's always good.
which is always good,
Yeah.
but I didn't find anything underneath.
Maybe
So
we should go
thought,
now while he's
Yeah.
asleep, and then I can just grab him by the windpipe and hold him up until you find whatever you need.
No, darling, that's a little too obvious. I think we would be better off going quietly and
yeah.
not directly. We'll do this in indirect manner.
Can
Okay.
you be quiet, Corlin, or not?
I've never
don't think
tried
so.
before.
Okay. So
Usually I have to
maybe-
gag him.
Maybe not.
I mean, that from experience that doesn't work.
He may still run into things like barrels and buckets.
Ooh.
And Will's going to look tell Alana that there may be a way for me to give you a little boost
Ooh.
should you decide to go into the ring.
Okay.
Before you do so, we have to kind of be a little low key about it, but I might be able to give you a little bit of help.
Okay. I'll go in then, but I want to go out and try and figure out more of what's going on.
Like,
Maybe now it's night
That's
like,
a good idea.
and more
I-
people are coming in for this.
I do stand up and I like step around. I like take a couple steps to the left and right so that they can hear the shink, shink, shink of my heavy armor.
Oh goodness,
like-
you are not quiet.
See,
Mm-mm.
that's the big reason why I've never tried before.
Yeah, you're not quiet.
I mean, you
Okay.
could take off the armor, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Why would you do that, man?
why?
so you could be quiet.
You need armor.
No, man, no.
Listen, armor just weighs you down.
I mean,
Yeah, I agree. No armor club for life, and I high five.
Yes, I high
mean-
five you back.
Yeah.
while I wouldn't mind running around with no armor, I'm afraid I might shame some of the men folk in the area. And,
That's a great way of intimidating them into telling stuff, though.
I mean, it certainly is.
And no one would believe they just saw a giant Goliath who's totally naked sneaking around. They'd think they were drunk or drugged or something. I'm liking this idea even better now.
The best I can do is disguise, but I can't make it quiet.
I mean, I can also just like walk like 10 paces behind the rest of you, so that if somebody jumps you in the dark, I can be there with my sword like rah, and just
That's
like
a good
slice
idea.
them.
And
Yeah.
I can usually be quite stealthy. It's
Okay.
come in handy before.
You could be the distraction.
Though I do have to say I don't see very well at night, so there's that too.
No, it's
Oh,
okay, man. I'll be back there with you because I'm in the armor club, and I got light.
I mean, I've got a torch, which is slightly less obtrusive.
I've got several torches and things, but I can't see at night.
Oh, I
In the
think-
middle of the bar, I just cast light on the head of my mace and just hold it straight up.
And
Oh
then I-
goodness,
Oh,
that's
And
really
I-
bright.
I grab it and put it under the table.
yes, please. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah,
Moonlighting.
Will's blinking get spots before his eyes.
You see my eyes.
Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
I've got no idea.
Me neither. I don't know.
I cast light on the top of the table.
Ah!
Oh,
No, I
And
really
then I mean
can't
it.
tell.
I will put you in this barrel.
That's a very tiny barrel.
it's bendable.
Hmm.
So, Will, do you want to come and we'll kind of sneak in and see what's up?
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
And we'll let the others just kind of wander around and see what they can find without having to try to sneak.
Yeah. We'll yell really loudly if something happens.
Oh, you'll know if something happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There'll probably be bright lights or something like that.
Just look over at Will. Remember, parsnips. And then I'll get up and start walking towards the door.
I'm okay sneaky, but not like super sneaky. So probably I'll hang back with the armor club. If you
If I got
want.
another short rest, I have 2 key points back.
I
And
don't
then
know
I
what
can
those
cast
are.
Pass Without a Trace.
I do know what that is.
Yeah, the best I would be able to help out with that would be to give you some inspiration.
Yeah, I can make us really quiet. So, Avakar, if you want to come with, I think we'll be okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's
so we head over.
Let's go do the sneaky man business.
All
Okay.
right.
All
So
right.
you head over to the space
Mhm.
where
Yeah.
the event is taking place, and you see that it's pretty well guarded. Because a lot of folk have their livelihoods on display there, and they don't want anything to happen to it. So there's torches all around the place, and there are patrols, apparently self-organized, but there are patrols.
Mhm. I take a minute to just watch the patterns and find a dark corner for Will, Avakar, and I to sort of wait in and then sneak out of
So
near the tent.
is it like the patrols are wandering around? Like, is it illegal to be on the street at night?
No, it's the area of this carnival thing is just,
Specifically in the carnival, they
Yes.
have guards. Okay.
yeah. I mean, there are some guards on the you pass some guards on the streets, but they don't mind you
Yeah.
walking around as
So
long
as
as you're
as
behaving.
to back up slightly, as we're walking towards the markets,
Yes.
so let me just get this straight again. Are we all sneaking into the tent, or are just 3 of us sneaking into the tent, and then the others are wandering around talking to people, or what are we doing?
Yes,
the oth-
that one.
Yeah, the other 3, the armor club, which includes the one with no armor, are going to be like sort of talking and maybe talking loudly and focusing attention on ourselves.
Being distracting.
Yes.
Petey, you don't sound nearly as high as you sounded a minute ago.
Well, man, sometimes I get like moments of clarity, but don't worry, man. As soon as we get over to the tent area thing, I am gonna totally get everybody's attention. I have a plan.
I don't know if we're serving as the distraction so much as a secondary source of information.
Will is
Yeah.
face palming at this.
I don't.
Well,
Um,
if we're a distraction,
either?
let me know. If we're doing information talky stuff, let me know.
I think we're just doing information talky stuff.
Okay, man. Bummer.
Yeah, unless things go really, really haywire.
At which point we're more killing people with blades than distraction.
Oh, I only
But
have
we
a
don't get to
mace.
be in the fight tomorrow.
I mean, if there are no witnesses, then no one can say you did anything wrong.
There's lots of light here. but okay.
Remember, leave no witnesses. That is like rule number 4 of being a paladin of Tempest.
I had no idea Tempest was that.
Oh, this is going to go so well. Let's just hope that doesn't become necessary.
Yeah, it shouldn't. We're just gonna take a look and see what's going on.
Yep. And you boys are taking a look from the outside, just to see what will be available tomorrow.
Okay, but if you like see that weirded out half orc man who's on the having a bad trip, if you could like somehow get him to me, I might be able to help him.
Ooh, okay.
See
We'll
what
try.
we can do. We'll see if we can find him.
All right.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. Then Will is going to reach out and put a hand on Avakar's shoulder
Mhm.
and say, wisely and slowly, they stumble who run fast, and you are inspired.
Nice.
Sweet. Avrakar, are you coming with us?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Or I could stick with the clunky twins if you want.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace, so you do get plus 10.
Okay, then I
And
will try. I will put
Alright.
every effort into being
I
a
mean,
quiet person.
that would make my low rolls like not a low roll.
Or slightly less low rolls.
Yes.
Let's find out.
And plus, Avakar will have that inspiration, the D6 you need if you want to add it.
Just in
to that
case.
as well, just
Yeah.
in case.
You know what? Thank you for thinking ahead.
What a bard does.
While they're stealthing, I want to go talk to anybody that looks like they are employed by the arena thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you stand around long enough, you will get challenged by the guards, and they'll come up and go, "Oi, what are you doing here?"
Hello there, friend. My name is Colin. I am a gladiator of some renown, and I need to know a few things. Is there someone I can talk to about the festivities going on tomorrow?
Well, you can talk to them tomorrow, can't you? It's a bit of
No,
a
I mean,
bloody night.
I can't talk to them tomorrow if I'm wanting to know what I need to do to join in on the tournament like tomorrow, because then it'll
Well,
be too late.
No, it isn't. You just show up tomorrow and volunteer.
Wait, it's a volunteer tournament. It's not like enter your names into the lists and get them drawn back or anything like that.
No. You know, they ask for volunteers. You say, you raise your hand. If you're lucky, you will get chosen, and then you have a chance to win.
But
Yeah,
what
but
if
like-
what if I want it to be like guaranteed to be chosen?
Well, then you come here around noon and talk to Cameron.
And I talk to who?
Cameron Locke.
Cameron Locke.
Yeah,
Who's he?
he runs the show. Just bring some gold.
Okay. So, what sort of gladiatorial combat is this? Is this like bare knuckle brawling, or is it, get my sword out and stab a man till he dies?
Nope. Bare knuckle brawling.
Bare knuckle brawling.
Yep.
Okay, so like not use my sword and stab a man till he dies.
Yes. You just hit him until he falls unconscious.
Just punch him in the face over and over again.
Yes.
Oh, you can also like punch him in the dick.
I can't reach that low. I have a height problem there.
That's very fair point. Yeah. Good point.
What is it, like 1-on-1 or like 2v1 or like
It's
15v1? Because I'm really used to being ganged up on in these kind of fights.
It's
And,
1-on-1.
Okay. So like it's just say it was me and you, right? And and I just picked you up and hurled you as hard as I could, like into the stands or anything. Is it like a ring out, or is it just until you're unconscious?
Until you're unconscious.
All right, so I'd have to pick you up and hurl you into like the wall like 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay. What about like potions or anything like that? Is it
Nope.
is it no potions, no magic, no nothing?
Right. Just
Right.
fighting.
So just pick a bloke up, smash him into the ground until he begs for mercy, wets himself, or goes unconscious.
That's about it. Yeah.
Okay. Over the course of this conversation, how has their sneaking been going?
Yes.
Pretty good.
You got us at like 6 rounds.
Yep. You make it into the area where it's less lit. The what's mostly lit is the the outskirts of the thing. So you can move fairly unseen now, and without fear of being detected.
Awesome.
It's this tent, and I peek under to see if there's any lights. If it looks like anyone's
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, there are no lights.
There are 4 lights. Sorry.
I almost said that.
I sneak under. And it's dark inside and I can't see it in the dark. But I do have a hooded lantern.
Okay.
I will
that I light
follow, and I have 60 feet of dark vision.
I will
All right.
follow, and I don't remember what Dragonborns have.
They do not have dark vision.
Dragonborns
I
have
will
suck
be-
vision.
In the dark.
I have a lantern up, so you can see
I'll
a little
be
bit.
Okay.
Able to see.
Right.
So I was
yes,
looking
you
around
see,
and like there's a bunch of sparkly clothes in that wardrobe and stuff. And there was some gold in a chest, but I didn't see anything else.
Make an investigation check. Those using the lantern to see with disadvantage.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes sense.
That's a 12.
Oh.
That's
Investigate. I already have a -1. This is gonna be exactly how I expected it.
Hey,
Every car is
Welcome to
every
the
car is
next-
looking. Every car is
I got
looking at the
distracted.
lamp.
I got distracted by the shiny objects. So
Nah,
I'm looking
you're
at the shiny
distracted.
clothing.
You're distracted by the lantern.
Oh, that's.
I just put my hand out on Avacar. I say, just stand right here and don't move.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ilana doesn't find anything further either. Nothing you haven't seen before. Will,
Yes.
you see under one of the beds, there seems to be kind of. It looks like something circle shaped was burned in there.
Burned into the ground underneath the bed.
Yes.
All right, I
About a
want
5-foot diameter circle, roughly.
without touching it, without I want to get a kind of get down on the ground, slide closer a little bit, and I want to take a closer look at this and see if it is what I suspect it might be.
Do you point it out to me?
Yes, I will point it
Okay.
out.
Okay.
I'm curious about that too. If it's some sort of magic,
Yeah,
because I have
that's-
proficiency in Arcana.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can make an Arcana check,
All
both
right.
of you.
Okay.
Oh God, I have horrible
went well.
rolls.
So at this point, I feel like we've reached the part of the conversation where I'm asking, so are there like extra points for humiliating your opponent? Like, if I were to whip out Mr. Jefferson and just beat him in the face with it until he's unconscious, is that like extra good? More money in the pot? Something like that?
You may get money from the crowd if it's entertaining.
Right.
I mean, sure.
It's like not entertaining though, man. I've seen you do that a lot.
I mean, yeah, but Will likes it, so that's okay.
So, Will, you do get a magical aura coming from that circle, but you.
Sorry, the audience cannot see what we're laughing
Sorry.
at.
Hurley has the 1,000-yard stare, the dead eyes.
Like you're trying to scrub that image out of your brain.
But you can't.
Yeah, make a wisdom save.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay, you are fine. You will make it through the day without disadvantage.
Yeah, it's not the day I'm worried about. It's the night.
You guys are sharing a room.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you guys, Evercar and Alana, if I could like sleep on your floor.
Okay,
There are things
so,
that happen, man.
so Will, you do
You've seen.
detect a definite magical aura from that circle, and it's some kind of transmutation magic, but it's a bit above your level of skill.
Yeah, interesting. All right, I want to start looking with the transmutation arcane circle transmutation. I want to start looking to see if I can find something that might resemble a spell book or a grimoire or something of that type.
Yeah, make another investigation check now that you're looking for something specific.
I stay under the bed. And I have I'm so excited to use this. I have fishing gear. So I have like a fishing rod.
Yes.
I take it out. And it's really awkward underneath the bed.
Yep.
But
I've only heard that a couple of times.
Especially when you have to extend that pole.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Gotta get the crank out and get it nice and tight.
the string, and basically I want to try and like dip the hook into the middle of the circle and see what happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do.
I can't think of a euphemism for that one.
Lord knows I can.
Well, she'd like to cast her line wide.
Oh,
No,
that one's
nah,
got
didn't work.
no.
Yeah,
And
it's almost
that-
there.
Nothing happens as you try that.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, I have no idea.
And Will, you do not find any spell books. You
Okay.
do find a betting book, though.
Ooh.
Are there two sets of betting books or just one?
No, there's just one. It seems to be a private one. And looking at that, that guy has to make a killing. There should be more money around somewhere. You're certain of that.
All right. Do I see any information about the half orc?
He seems to be winning consistently.
But there's no other indication of who he is or anything like that? And is the half orc's name in the betting book?
There is only a G.
A G.
Letter G, yeah.
Okay.
And he seems to be doing this for about a year. The half or the G starts to appear about a year ago. There were
Okay.
there are other abbreviations before that.
Okay. Anything else? I'm trying to think what else I might be looking for. Any other papers or information, whatever I can gather about.
Yeah, but that's about all you find.
That's all I find.
Yeah.
All right. So I've kind of committed that information to memory, and I go over to the rest, the other two. And all right, let's go.
Okay.
I am gonna do something stupid. I'm
No,
gonna-
please don't.
I'm gonna touch the circle.
Okay. You touch the circle, and there is Yeah, it seems to be there is some kind of the floor seems to be a bit indented where the circle is, but nothing happens.
Hmm. What's transmutation? It's transmutation is it changes stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, from one thing to another.
Hmm. I have a flask, possibly filled with water. I put that in the middle of the circle.
What a waste of
Okay.
a flask.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing happens.
Okay, I take it out. I wriggle out from underneath the bed.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Right.
Those
I have
things
no idea
only
what that
work if
is.
you've got the. Those things only work if you have the incantation or the spell to use with it.
What's it do?
It changes things. It's a higher level of magic than I know of, and I'm not sure quite what it does exactly, other than it is transmutation. And I really think we should go.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So make another stealth roll.
Oh no.
Alright.
Colin and PT are still distracting the one set of guards.
Pass
So,
Without a Trace is still up.
so
Yeah, it's an
anyways,
hour.
haven't been
this
there longer
this
than
one
an hour.
time,
Oh god.
this one time,
Oh.
I was
15,
dealing
15.
with a series of monster battles. You know, they like to pit us up against some big beasties, and it's just I'm still talking, so
Yeah.
whatever they get.
And the rest sneaks out unseen. Sorry.
Oh, thank God.
Good.
Yeah. I rolled real crap for perception. So
Good.
We're rolling the same dice.
okay, so you make your way out and signal the other two that you're back.
Will starts whistling a tune. The others would probably recognize as a signal that we can move on.
Right, well, I think I've taken up enough of your time, sir. I will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, for a
All right.
tournament.
Oh, the tournament starts in the afternoon, and
Right.
if you want to
Right.
bribe somebody to get into the fight, you should arrive at noon.
I
You
will
guys
see
are
you.
like the best
I will
cards
see
ever.
you bright and early tomorrow noon.
Good.
You guys should fill out comment cards on how helpful they were, because they did amazing customer service.
They were very patient. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm bigger than all three of them combined.
And
Well,
entertaining.
Yeah.
You guys were
Yeah.
pretty entertaining.
Okay. For the sake of time,
I pick up
is
Petey and
there-
football
yep.
carry him out.
okay. For the sake of time, is there anything you want to do before we go back to the next day?
Nope.
Mm-mm. I'm done.
I mean,
Okay.
reconvene, confirm information.
Put
Yes.
pity in the ladies.
Yeah.
I've definitely put Petey down.
Oh, not permanently. Don't take him out back to the shotgun, Dad. Please. He's all we got.
I'm sorry, Petey, but we got to do it like this. All right, click, click.
It's the ending of Old Yeller, but instead it's Old Petey.
Aw.
Oh no!
So, Sherlock, I confirm that if you beat a man down with your genitals, it does count as a win.
Okay.
Good to know, darling.
I
Good
thought
to
that
know.
was. I thought that was kind of like a given.
Well, I mean, some people frown on it, and you get ejected from the tournament. But no,
Oh.
not these fine folks.
Wouldn't it hurt you though?
No, not really.
What did you do?
Don't ask.
Will-
Don't ask, man.
At this point, Will's going to step in and tell them about the betting book. That it's probably it's definitely fixed. That the half orc is only known as G, and that there was a transmutation circle in the floor of the tent that does a level of magic higher than what I know, and is probably being used in some way. And I'm thinking possibly on the half orc. I don't know.
I
mean,
experimentally swig my water.
It's water.
Okay.
If it was water before, it's still water.
well, I mean, I if hang on, let me look up my book that tells me things.
Transmutation's like magic, right? I wonder if I know anything about magic.
It changes.
I don't know anything about
No,
magic.
it
You-
changes
I
things
explained
into
about
other things.
transmutation magic and how the
Yeah.
circles work, that you need an
But,
incantation or spell to help with
but
that.
If you can,
PD has no idea.
if you think that he's using the magic to somehow rig the fights, and if you think maybe the magic's influence is either celestial fiend or undead, I could potentially confirm or deny that.
I have no idea what it was.
It's arcane, being transmutation. It's most likely an arcane type magic. So I don't know that would help.
Alright, just throwing it on the table.
No,
was
no,
just-
leave that under the table, dude.
Oh,
It
That
was
would
a
be
good.
good.
It was a good idea, Corlin. That was a very good idea.
Thank you.
I say what we do is we get a good night's sleep, get all rested, and then just go there tomorrow and try to get in, and then just beat the shit out of that guy.
I mean,
agreed.
we can do that. Yeah.
There's probably going to be a few more steps involved than that.
We need
Ah.
we need to go at like noon to talk to what's his face to get
Yeah.
in as like a fighter.
Shiny shirt.
Shiny what?
Shiny shirt.
Who's that?
The guy that we have to talk to.
Yes, shiny shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
His name is Locke.
Stock and two smoking
Hot.
ladies.
Cameron Locke.
Oh,
Ah, that one. Yeah. the
it's
two
like a
nine
word association thing.
the two 9 intelligence people keep talking.
This is great.
Great. So great.
Okay,
Will-
so
I was saying Will's used to it.
You bet he is.
so we skip ahead to the next day.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
we have to answer a very important question.
Oh God.
Which room did
Yes.
PD sleep in?
Oh.
I'm okay with him in the ladies' room.
Yeah. That's
He's
fine.
probably safer.
Okay.
He gets a good night's sleep then.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank Lythander.
Right. Okay, so next day you make your way back to the carnival at around noon.
Yeah.
Yep, a little before then, like to show up,
11:57.
And we're
Yep.
putting. Are we trying to put both of us in the fights?
I think
Ooh,
so, yeah.
Corlin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. I think Avrakar could also go in.
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we
Avra-
can fight each other and see who's best among
Punch each other in the face until we both
Yeah.
fall down. Yeah, I
Mhm.
like that plan.
I like that too.
I don't like that plan.
Also,
Oh.
I've got all my lay on hands back. And
Yes,
I've
you're
got
all
my
completely
spells
Mhm.
ready.
completely restored.
Well rested.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Okay, so you march up to the tent, and by now things are happening there. There's already food being sold, souvenirs, useless, shiny stuff.
I'm totally distracted by them, like 100%.
Why is there an oyster tent? Why? Why is there
Oh,
always
oysters. I'm going to go get some of
always
those.
an oyster tent?
I'd go and buy some oysters.
No, come
Aw.
on. I like snap my fingers. Come on, guys. Focus.
I'm,
Shiny.
but I'm hungry.
Also, irony coming from Petey.
Yep.
I give Avocard 10 silver. I say, this is all you can spend.
You sure?
I'm
I mean,
sure. This
Okay.
is. If you need more than that, you come tell me, and then we'll figure it out.
I come
Okay.
back slurping oysters right next to Alana.
Ah.
I got a giant thing of spun sugar, and I'm just like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so there's already people around, and there is now a ring, and now we can also move you over there.
Ooh.
Right, so I need to go find Cameron Locke and enter myself into this tournament, along with a few
I
others.
follow you.
So he'll be in front of his tent. Yeah, he's sitting in front of the tent, kind of looking at something, looking at the people around.
Hello there again, Mr. Name.
Locke, Mr. Locke,
Locke.
and
Yes.
and he kind of points behind himself at the big sign on the tent. Locke. So what can I do for you?
That's okay.
Right. We hear tell that there's a fighting tournament going on.
Well, yes, obviously.
You
There
told
is,
us. Yes.
Yes, I invited you, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
I wanted to talk to you about getting in on that action.
Me too.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
We
Yes.
actually have three of us. Pointing at myself,
Three
Ilana,
of you.
and
Okay.
Avatar.
I put my arm around Ilana, like, yeah, she's interested.
Right. And you want to make sure that you are in the fight, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah? Yeah.
Okay. Well, and he kind of looks around that nobody is close by. That would be 2 gold each.
No,
Wait, no, you gave us the flyers that said it was free.
Not to get in the fight, dear.
I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna put a big meaty hand on his shoulder and lean in close. No, not that I'm gonna tell you how to do your business, but wouldn't you think that 3 stout warriors like these, and I'm including myself in that figure, would draw better crowds, and in doing so would make you more money? So, with that in mind, don't you think it's worth a little less than that?
Also, you should be paying us just so you know.
Make a persuasion check.
Could I make it an intimidation check?
I was going to say make persuasion with your strength mod instead of your charisma mod.
Yeah.
No, since you're doing it manually, you could totally do that.
That is a 23.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
He doesn't seem intimidated for some reason, but he's thinking about it, and well, all right. You might be right there. Tell you what.
And I would also like to use my my by popular demand feat to sort of ability to sort of enhance that however I can.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee fighting and payment in any sort of fighting arena that is in the city.
Yes. Well, you know what? Why not? We'll start. Well, no. You will be called upon towards the end. Have my guy fight some commoners first to get the crowd excited, and then we'll make it interesting. What do you think?
Right. Now, I've got one more question about your stipulations. Now, I know that for most of the part, with these little flimsy commoners, that bare knuckle brawling is really all you need. But if you want flash and spectacle, the kind of sights that bring in the crowds and bring in the gold and bring in the betting, you should throw some weapons in there. Nothing too terribly big, a net, a couple of pointed sticks, maybe a sword or two. Something to really get the blood flowing and amp the crowd up.
Yeah, that's not the way I do things. There are others for that, not me. Nice try, though.
Are we all fighting your guy together, or
No. One after the other.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sounds
Unless one of you wins, in that case, you will fight until there are no more volunteers or time runs out.
Right. I go first then.
Going first?
You sure?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Car, you want to go after me or before?
I'll go. Do you want to close out and just like be the 1-2 punch to knock him dead?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I also
Right.
heard that there's some betting on these things.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, we just talked
Unofficially.
about that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just finds, if you're confident in your own skill, find somebody and place a bet.
Okay. All right. See you in the ring.
Right. We'll see you later. I will.
I'm gonna make that
Okay.
that pointing at my fingers, pointing at your face, pointing at my fingers, pointing at your face thing, and then follow up behind
Yes.
him.
Nice.
And look down. We passed that part. Now we're
Oh.
just yeah.
I
That
think
was
it's
earlier.
What part are we at now?
We're at the walking away part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We walk away.
You walk away.
I walk away. And I tell that to him as I leave. I walk away.
Right.
Okay, so there is during the course of noon, there are some training fights in the ring. So just people from the crowd who want to wail on each other. And there are more and more people coming in.
I will go encourage them to continue to waste their energy on each other before the fights begin.
Yes.
That's
but with
right,
those-
that's right. Swing those arms. Punch each other in the face as hard as you can.
Yeah. Okay, and then at around 3 in the afternoon, Cameron walks into the ring. And he kind of spreads his arms, and in a very different voice than you've heard him use before, he kind of clears his throat, looks about the crowd, and it's pretty packed. I just didn't have the time to put all the commoners in there.
No worries.
He spreads his arms and goes, "Are you ready?" Crowd cheers, and he kind of
No.
looks around and repeats himself. Are you ready?
No.
Maybe.
And then after that cheer, he goes, "Well, then let's get ready to battle." And he points towards
Sorry.
the tent.
Where did this electronica music come from? It's the devil's work.
Right. And he points towards the tent. And he goes, "And now, introducing the Lord of the Ring, the Great One, the Etana Bull, the Grog."
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The half-orc walks into the ring to cheers, and he's wearing some very, very little and very tight clothes, and he's very muscled. And it's like, you ask yourself, why didn't he defend himself when he was beaten on by those thugs? And enters the ring and cheers, and Cameron greets. And now he is inside the ring and just does a round. Then he goes, "After 7 long months, finally, the Grog has come to Starfall. Now, before the Grog starts to kick butts, before he unleashes the thunder, let me tell you something. The Grog has many nicknames. The Great One, the most exciting half-orc in all of the Empire, the Commoner's Champion. And all of them are deserved, because no one can stand up to the Grog. And now you are thinking, he isn't that tough. It doesn't matter what you think, because the Grog will put the smackdown on anyone who challenges him." And then he looks around and points at right at Colin and says, "Hey, how about you? You guy. Come here."
Corlin just gives a big grin. Steps up towards the edge of the ring.
Before he does, Will is going to reach out and get way up on his tiptoes and whisper, try to whisper in his ear, "Courage and comfort, and all shall yet go well." And like he's kissing him on the cheek, and gives him inspiration.
And Petey is like, "You got this, dude!" and smacks him on the ass.
And I'm like,
Awesome.
Just whack. So I take the great sword, plant it in the ground. The javelins, plant them in the ground. Shield goes next to it. And then and the mace drops to the ground, and I will hop into the arena.
Right.
I'm pretty certain I'm bigger than him.
You are, but how tall are you?
8 feet.
Yeah,
weigh
then you have about
I'm 8 feet tall, weigh 365 pounds, and it's all muscle.
you have about half a half a foot on him.
Okay.
But he is there's not that much difference. And there is this moment of stare down. You know, he kind of stands there shaking his arms, tricks his neck. Well, the grog says, let's do this. And we roll
Wait,
initiative.
Did you just refer to yourself in the third person?
The grog always refers to himself in the third person.
Colin will enjoy beating you.
Will looks over at Petey and the rest of the group and kind of whispers to them, "Is it just me, or is he a little bit more aware and verbal than he was yesterday?"
Yeah.
a lot more verbal. Like 100% more verbal.
Yeah,
Pretty
there's something
much.
going on. Can I insight the grog?
Yes, you can.
I would also like to insight the grog.
Oh boy.
Okay. Will, you think he is looking good?
Well,
Yeah.
that goes, yeah.
Putting on a show. PD, you have a feeling it's not quite. He's still not being himself, but in a different way.
I relay that
Um,
information in a.
So it seems like
Pithy
he is
whisper.
maybe. He seems to be a bit controlled in his mannerisms.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Bardic Inspiration adds a d6 to what rolls?
It's ability
I have
checks and ability checks, saving throws.
attack roll. Ability check, attack
Yeah.
roll, or saving throw.
Yeah.
Does
Not
Stone's
to
does Stone's
initiative.
endurance count as an ability check?
Yes, because it's a racial ability.
Okay. All right, just want to make sure.
Okay. What's your initiative?
My initiative is 18.
18. What's your dex modifier?
2.
Okay, so the grog will go first.
That's why I'm wearing heavy armor, because I don't have a good dex modifier.
And he will go up to you and whoa. Just move the ring, I think.
Oops.
Have to be careful there.
Clash of Titans moves the
As he
If
walks,
you can right click on the ring, make it top layer, and then put it on make it like the top item in the map, and then move it to the
Yeah.
map layer so you won't move it when you're moving the tokens.
Here we go. And he will make an attack roll. Sorry. Does a 21 hit you?
Just barely, but yes.
Okay.
Damn.
So he will grab you and grapple you.
Okay. Oh, this is right where I wanted to be.
And as he grapples you, he kind of gets his face close to your ear and says, "Help me."
Like, by beating you in the face, or what?
I'm being held hostage.
By
And now it's your turn.
I'm going to continue the grapple, and I'm just going to put both hands under his shoulders and lift him up into the air, while asking him by who. As an athletics check.
Yep.
That's a 20.
Okay. Yeah, you succeed.
Right. So yeah, just like holding him in the air and waiting to see what he says before I either throw him into a wall or at somebody else.
By Cameron.
They're like, you want me to kill him or what? And then I'm just going to like slam him into the ground.
Yeah.
Just like
Okay,
basically lift up and then body slam him into the ground.
Body slam him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Make a 1 plus your strength mod.
That's 6.
Okay. Ooh. Not heal damage. And as he's lying on the ground, he will try to sweep your legs from underneath you.
Sweep the leg.
Opposed athletics checks?
Let me just. It's more of a narrative thing currently.
All right, cool.
Kick his ass.
So he's. It's a 23.
Yeah, that
make an athletics check to see if you stay on your feet. Yeah.
18 plus 7. Yes, I stay on my feet.
That's fine. You stay on your feet, but you do take 8 points of damage.
Actually, I'm going to. That's a lot of damage. I'm going to Stone's Endurance that. I completely negate it.
Okay. It's non-lethal, by the way. So
Yeah, that's fine.
he's not about. He doesn't want to kill you.
I'm trying to save my hit points just in case I have to throw him at Cameron.
Right.
Ooh.
Well, and he says, Cameron isn't that easy to kill, and he has a hostage.
Okay.
As he's trying to sweep your legs away.
Yeah. So
It's your turn.
I'm just gonna reach down, grab him by the head, lift him up, and again in his ear, lifting his head up. So where's the hostage? And slam his face into the ground.
This is the weirdest conversation ever.
I know, this is great.
The crowd is cheering.
20 again.
Yeah, that hits.
So 6 damage.
Right.
Thunk.
Right. So he will punch you in the stomach to get you down to his mouth level. And well, let me try to hit you first. Oh, that's a 26.
Yeah.
That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage. So he punches you in the stomach and pulls your head down a bit. Underneath the tent, there is a magic entrance. And it's your turn.
And like while I'm down, it's like, yeah, we saw it. How do we open it? And that's going to be a 24 to just rear back and slug him in the face.
Right. That hits.
Yep, another 6 damage.
Okay, right.
Just slugging it back and forth.
Yeah.
Remember to tap out before you pass out.
Yep.
You know this as using your safe word, dude.
Yeah.
And he will now get up and try to drop kick you. But as he's rising, as he's getting up, he says, "The entrance word is untold riches."
Nice.
And then he just does a standing leap and kicks you in the chest.
No shit.
That's 19.
That hits.
And that's another 8 points.
Wham! Hit the ground. All right.
Pretend to be down.
So I'm going to get back up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get him, like, arm around his neck and punch him in the gut. And it's
Okay.
like, got it. Now hit me in the face as hard as you can. That's an 18.
That just hits, yeah.
Okay, so another 6 damage.
Yeah. He's still looking okay. And then he says, as he says, okay, this is gonna hurt. And he, you do get an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
Sure. Because I had to make it look good, so.
Yeah.
That's a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
So another 6 damage.
Okay. And then he just runs towards the edge of the ring and pushes off of the side and just goes in for a flying punch.
Superman punch.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh.
And that's 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Thunk. So
As he
yeah,
sweeps in. Bam!
as I take the punch, I'm going to only slightly over exaggerate it, but make it act like
Yep.
he just knocked me cold.
Okay.
And
What? No.
so performance check.
Performance or deception, whatever you prefer.
Performance is.
I would like
better.
to assist by overly dramatically calling, Garland, no! Completely believing it.
Roll with advantage.
All right. That's good because the first one was a 5,
Woohoo!
and the second one was a 15. So that's 21.
Okay, yeah. And as you go down, the crowd cheers and starts chanting, "Grog, grog, grog." And he raises his arms and says, "The grog defeated the first contender."
And,
And
while I'm
then-
on the ground, I'm going to surreptitiously lay on hands myself.
Yeah. Okay, and you, the rest, by the way, notices that Cameron has disappeared again.
Do I get dragged off the field?
Yeah, somebody aids you out of the ring.
Oh, dragged off the field.
Yeah.
Get back to
Way
Uh,
to get your ass kicked, dude.
And some trainers also tend to the grog.
Are you okay, Garland?
Once I get
Do-
off the field, I get back up to my feet very carefully, but obviously not injured all that much. So, we have someone we need to help save, and whoever's going in next needs to make a really big show of it.
I'm
Okay.
next.
What are you talking about?
So, Grok over there has someone who is being held captive by what's-his-face Locke. It's apparently in that thing you found underneath his bed is a doorway you can open with the phrase "untold riches."
Ah, okay.
You need
Should-
to go sneak into his tent and retrieve whoever's been captured.
Yeah.
Cameron's left though. He might
Yeah.
be in there.
Well, in that case, we run him through with a sword
And
and
while you
rescue
have that,
whoever's in there.
while you have that talk, the grog has challenged one of the commoners,
Okay, cool.
and kind of, does a circle of the ring and kind of gives you a slight nod.
I think he's like, hopefully he'll go easy on this guy, and I think we all just need to head for that tent and get the fuck in there and bitch slap some Cameron dude.
Yep, that works.
I
Now,
agree.
really quick, before we
We
do
just gotta
that,
be sneaky about it.
before we do that, can you do something about this tooth he knocked out?
Oh no.
I hand him 2 healing potions.
Nice.
I will drink them.
Glug 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 glug.
And Will kisses it better.
Aww.
Thank you.
So sweet.
Mama
Hey,
will.
10, which is
Do-
exactly what I needed.
Do we need to have the next person stay out here in case?
Yeah,
I think it looks like he's just going to pull from the crowd, so.
Yeah.
All right, so let's.
there is
it's-
interest. So
instead of us all of us kind of heading over there and being rather conspicuous about it, let's take swing, go around the different direct, go around different ways and kind of slow,
Okay.
slide our way over there.
Can't Ilana like do that thing where we all walk quietly
Yeah.
and
I
like just
cast Pass Without Trace.
step
I'm gonna
up
lose this
and
next
around?
fight. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Alright.
the people are watching the fight. They are very entertained.
Good.
So
They're
Wouldn't fit in
they
that
are
out.
distracted.
now we have stealth.
Yes, with
Okay.
advantage and +10 because people are watching the fight.
So I've got
Thank
a flat roll,
So stealth.
which, considering I just rolled a 20, means I have a 32.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Thirty-
I'm so quiet.
36. PD, you have advantage.
And I
Or-
have disadvantage because of my
Oh,
armor. So
Okay, so
So
the
that's
lowest
23.
roll. The lowest roll is 23.
Yes.
We're good.
Yeah.
You're not being noticed.
I am
Uh,
as silent as the grave we are going to put what's his face in.
Okay, so as you enter the tent, we'll take a very, very short break, and then we're going to finish up.
Sweet.
All right.
that's what she said.
That's
We'll be
what it's
back.
all about.
Yay.
Okay, after these subtle hints from the grog, you
Subtle.
manage to sneak your way into the tent unobserved. All of you, and yeah, you find this tent empty.
Right, so you said there was a door under the bed.
Yes, and
Yeah,
that
there's a
bed
circle.
has been moved, so the circle is now visible.
Ah.
I take the bed and I stand it up in front of the door, like tent flap. Just
Yep.
Okay.
and
Just I've got a bad feeling about this. I have a feeling that he's already gone through that doorway.
oh, most
Mhm.
definitely.
So let's be prepared for that.
Should we sneak down there?
Yes.
I don't know that it's possible to sneak through this doorway.
Okay.
It is magic. We may just find ourselves going poof.
Well, in that
Okay.
case, I pull out my greatsword.
I pull out my sickle.
I pull out my great axe.
I pull out my dick.
Petey!
No!
I mean, if it's a contest, I'll whip mine out too. What?
Oh,
I did that. That was just
Carlin.
the way that built up. There was
we're not
no
fighting
way.
with those now.
Are you sure?
Later.
Okay.
Later.
Okay.
Later, darling.
Okay.
Later.
That's the main event, remember? Wink.
That's right. That's right.
We
had
had
this
on the bed
conversation.
and we head through the thing.
Yeah, I step
Okay.
into the circle and say the phrase "untold riches."
Okay. As you say the word, the floor underneath you kind of disappears, and there is a ladder, and I need you to.
I reach out to catch Will.
Untold return!
Make a dexterity check. Go.
Now we're not going in stealth.
Which one of us?
You.
You
Okay.
were catching Will.
Oh,
Well, so that's a 21.
Okay, so you catch Will, and he grabs onto the rungs of the ladder. And there's this brief moment of panic.
When I said it opened a door, I meant literally.
Will is not very wise.
Welcome to our group, girl.
I just see a cat. Oh. Bunch of.
Ooh, that's an
Oh,
owl
man.
bear.
Oh.
I like owl bears.
Oh, that reminds me. You know, I was thinking about a play. There was a play I was thinking about.
I don't think this is the correct time for that, Will.
I put my hand over Will's mouth.
I was going to call it the domestication of an owl bear.
Oh no.
I'm not sure domestication is the right word. Maybe taming. The taming of an owl bear. What do you think?
I think taming of the owl bear sounds about right.
I think taming of the owl bear is what you called me the other night, and we need to focus.
No, that was bugbear, dear.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Exit pursued by an owl bear. Yes.
Love it.
Okay. So you climb down the ladder,
Yes, I'm going first.
Oh, yeah.
and you see do see Cameron standing in front of a large white wolf. It is kind of resting on a kind of huge doggy bed. And as you come down there, you do see a large cage containing 4 more wolves and another cage containing an owl bear. Yes. And what's most disconcerting, in a way, is that the huge white wolf is speaking.
Oh.
See any signs of a hostage?
No,
I mean,
you don't.
There's like 2 cages. And things
Can we
are in
hear what
cages.
the wolf is saying?
You can. It's speaking common.
Hmm.
And it's saying, "I hope that you find me good food. With those that lose the fights." And Cameron is yeah. I'll just take the participants down here, and then you can, eat them. Yes, that is our deal. And then the wolf looks up and sees you.
So I would like to pull a net off my bandolier
Yeah.
and throw it at Cameron.
Okay. Right. You can attack Cameron. As a surprise, the wolf does have noticed you. So after that, we will roll initiative.
That's fine.
As he pulls that net off, can I like lean around him just to the side and wave at the wolf?
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
So yeah, let's see. The net has
Hey, Corlin,
yes.
what if Cameron is the hostage?
Then I mean the net will keep him safe.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
I just basically like pull the net off, start swinging it as I step forward,
Yeah.
and then when I get within range, which is within, I think it's within 30 feet. So yeah, I just fling the net to try to ensnare him.
Nice.
Yeah. Make an attack.
That is a 18.
That hits.
All right. So upon being hit by the net, he is restrained until freed.
Okay.
The net just wraps, doesn't do any damage, just wraps around him.
All right. Can he free himself? Or...
Yes, he can free himself with it's a measly DC 10 strength roll, but
All right. Okay. And now we roll for initiative.
Yeah.
but he has to use an action to free himself. So
Right.
at the very least, he loses one turn.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
man!
Dang it.
What is
Look.
this nonsense?
That's a 19.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot.
My
Too
initiative
busy
is
waving at that dog.
horrible.
You kind of want the cleric.
Wow.
That
One
is
last,
true.
We have, barbarian paladin going first. That's appropriate.
I appreciate it.
Let me just.
Well, we'll see.
Okay. What do we have here? Ilana, your dex mod is probably pretty high, right?
It's 3, yeah.
So we have every car with 21, Colin with 19, Will with 18. Did you talk about that beforehand?
No.
And PD with a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, every car, your turn.
Yay! Okay. I'm going to step to the side slightly and make a dramatic pose and say, "We will foil your nefarious deeds!" and rage. And throw a javelin at the. Well, I'm going to move first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5 times 30. 6? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. So I'm going to be over there and throw a javelin.
Okay,
Which I forgot to. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
that hits.
I don't have advantage on that, my bad.
But you do hit for 7 piercing damage. Okay. So you hit the wolf, the thick fur, and it's growling.
I think you made it angry.
Colin?
I think that's my plan.
Right. Okay. It's time to rock and roll, I believe, as the bards once said. Yeah. Doop-a-doo. I don't have the greatest speed in the world.
Neither do I.
So I'm run up next to Cameron, and I recall that the Grok said he was being held captive by by what's his face, not
by
by
Cameron.
a giant wolf.
Yep.
Thing. So great sword into the man next to me.
All right.
You have a point. It might be the owlbear.
Yeah, you have advantage on that
Hey.
attack because he's restrained.
I rolled a 17 and then I rolled a 20. So I think I'm taking the 20,
Yeah,
which is a
yeah.
critical.
sounds
And
sounds fair.
so how'd you say that criticals are going to go again? with
Okay,
this?
so your full weapon die,
Alright.
and you roll it again for the extra damage.
All right. I'm also doing. Is it just the weapon? Because I'm also doing a smite.
Smite is on a hit.
Yes.
you would. Yeah, you would double that.
All right. So I'm going to do a couple of things. First, I'm going to Thunderous Smite.
Right?
Then I'm also going to channel Divinity.
Yeah.
My Conquering Strike, which
Right.
Conquering Strike, I believe it's. Let me try to find the information on my thing. Pardon me. I believe it is everyone who sees all the enemies that see me make the attack make a Wisdom save against my Charisma DC, or be frightened. I believe is the thing. I'm going to double check the wording very quickly. It'll pop up momentarily. Because I'll have it right here. Paladin Conquest. You can use your channel divinity when you make a hit with a strike. Force. Okay, so sorry. Force the target to make a wisdom saving throw. So yeah, he has to make a wisdom saving throw, not everybody else.
Well, do damage first. Let's see if he needs the wisdom save.
All right, so double the dice.
Yep.
And is it maximum and then roll?
Yeah, it's the regular damage is maximum, and then you roll the dice additionally.
Got it. All right, so that's 24 plus 30, and then 34, 35, 40 points of damage.
Okay.
It's also a thundering strike, so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw and a strength saving throw.
Well, he doesn't need to make those saving throws because the lifeless body slams into the bars of the cage.
Okay, so I walk up and just bisect him and send the limbs flying into the cage.
Well, he's not. He's still in one piece, but you just score a deep wound into the shoulder and neck.
Just send him flying.
Flops into the bars of the cage, and the wolves kind of recoil.
Oh, I do hope that wasn't the hostage.
Oh. Well, we can heal him later, right?
There's still a very big puppy around, so it's Will's turn.
Yes, Will is going to look over at the wolf and go, "Thou leather jerkin, crystal button, not pated, agitating, puke-stalking, caddis garter, smooth-tongue, Spanish pouch," and cast Vicious Mockery.
I have no idea what you said, but it was hot.
Oh, Christ.
That was such a good one.
Wow. It's 1 point of damage either way, so...
Oh no, if it saves, it doesn't take any damage at all.
Half damage.
Half damage.
Half point.
Yeah, Vicious Mockery is half damage if they save.
Yeah, but it's at least one, and I think he failed. He got a 9, so...
Aww.
So, do you want to move, inspire? Will?
Sorry, I was muted. Yep, moving to here, and yeah, I think I'm going to inspire. I'm going to inspire our barbarian.
Okay. Nice.
Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once.
That's
okay.
Fifth, I believe.
It's like, pause. Sure.
Okay, so Ilana, your turn.
Okay. What's this over here?
That's a cabinet.
Of some sort. Okay, I'm gonna just take my. I'm gonna go there. Let's see. What's my range on those? I'm gonna take out a dart.
Yeah.
And it's 2060, so I think I have disadvantage, right?
You do. Yeah.
Yeah. But it will hit.
It will hit.
Please,
It will
if you
hit
hit
there. Okay.
Please don't hit me in the shoulder.
I'll try not to. I send a dart.
That hits.
Hey,
Nice.
that's pretty good.
And 4 points of piercing damage. Another growl from the wolf.
Okay. And I can't hit anything else, so that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. So now it would be Cameron's turn. If he was conscious.
If he was alive.
Okay, now it's the wolf's turn. Let me see. It's kind of a waste, but who cares? Instead of moving, he will first just open its jaws, and there is this swirling of white-blue energy, and he will use a breath weapon against Corlin.
Bring it on!
Someone needs a
and
mint.
Nobody else. So make a dexterity saving throw.
I still have that bardic inspiration. Is the bless still up?
Bless would have been a minute.
So probably not. No.
Probably
Nope.
not.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right.
But you do have inspiration here.
Well, I rolled an 18 on the dice, but just
That's
to
good.
make sure. Oh, never mind. Which makes it a dexterity save. It's
Yep.
a 20. I have a 2.
Okay, so you do take half damage. That's 9 points of cold damage.
Is that after the half or before?
That's after the half.
Oof.
Frost begins to form on my armor.
And he will move 5, 10.
Does he have to pass by me within weapon range?
Nope, he doesn't.
Oh,
He will squeeze through there for with a double movement, and will go there.
Oh.
Oop.
Don't you be chewing on our bard.
Well, not this turn,
don't you be chewing on the bard.
because that was his turn.
Right.
Petey.
Okay, gotta check something. That's 30 feet there. Yeah, we're gonna. Fuck it. Gotta select the thing to move. Gonna move straight up and be like, okay, wolf bitch. You are not my friend. You suck.
Okay,
And
that's
trying
it?
to get. Yeah, that's all I do. Yeah.
Just yell at him.
Just yeah.
Make him feel bad.
Oh, and then,
Oh, that hits.
Guiding bolt.
I'm so proud of you, Petey.
Wow.
Wow.
666 1.
Holy.
that is metal as fuck.
6661.
Wow. Okay, so
I am
you
so proud of you, Petey.
send that guiding bolt toward him, and it hits him straight in the face. And it's like, "Arr!" And he's now shimmering with a glowing light.
Which gives me advantage on my next attack. Or the next person's attack.
Yeah. So every card is first.
Oh.
Yeah, new round.
Go in there and get that advantage.
1, 2.
If you
You
could
have inspiration.
if you could run to like right here, that'd be great.
That's what I'm thinking about. I'm like,
Because then I can run to like right there and we could
Oh,
just double
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
could just Eiffel Tower it from
I
both
agree
sides.
with this plan. This is the best plan ever. I'm gonna go ahead and go a frenzied rage. So that means that it's double attack time.
Frenzy rage. Foam at the mouth, get up! You have advantage on
that-
both attacks. Actually on the first one only.
On the first one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that was a
Both.
19 on the first one then?
That hits. And
Okay,
the
and
second
then
one
this one
just-
would be the next one, because that theoretically
Oh,
would be advantage.
Right.
Because I did it
Yeah.
twice.
Right.
It was meant.
you have
Oh, never
advantage
mind
on the
then.
first- Yeah, okay, so you hit twice.
Aha!
Hey,
And then there. we go.
get them big damage numbers.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's 28.
Yep.
He is looking rough now. So
He's a wolf. Rough.
you,
I like.
you strike him twice in the shoulder, and there is these big gashes, and red seeps into the white fur
Yeah.
as he's starting to bleed. Okay, Corlin.
I'm going to I'm going to call out, "Don't you run away from me! I'm going to turn you into a fur coat." And I'm going to
Much
run up
better.
after him and smash it.
Yeah.
Smash
With
it.
advantage.
Smash it like Will on a Tuesday night. 19 on the first roll.
No telling.
3 on the second roll. I'm going to take the 19 because it's advantage. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Holy
Yep.
Jesus.
And I'm going to smite. What am I smarting? I'm going to use a wrathful smite. And
Right.
so it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. In addition to taking an extra d6 of psychic damage.
Yep.
I'm going to re-roll that 1. Fighting style, great weapon fighting style is good. Turn it into a 6. That's nice.
Very nice.
1, 2.
Damn.
That's 5, 6, 7. 12 damage. No, sorry, not 12. Yes, 12. Yes. 7 plus
okay.
5 is 12.
12. Yep.
Yes. Okay.
It's still standing.
12 damage from the
Yeah.
attack, and it needs to make a
Right.
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that was a 16.
It succeeded. It is not afraid of me. Though
Yeah.
it should be.
They don't scare easily. Ilana. Will, sorry, Will first.
Okay.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. So Will is going to look at this wolf and say, "Cry havoc and slay the dogs of war." And I am doing a shocking grasp.
Yep.
So I make the melee attack with the rapier.
Yep.
So it'll
That
take
hits.
the five piercing plus the 4 lightning.
Right, and as you push your rapier into its gaping maw and electrify its body, how do you want to do this?
Whoa!
I'm going to take the rapier, and I'm actually just going to. How do I want to do this? I'm just going to rapier piercing. I'm going to just the whole fencing pose, classic fencing pose, and just right into the chest.
Ah, nice.
So the head of the wolf rears up and he's growling, and you just with a
classic fencer's lunge.
Right,
with a
lunge.
foil. Yeah.
Lunge is the English word, thank you. You just pierce right straight to its heart, and as the blade enters, the whole body begins to convulse and shiver. And as you draw out the blade, there's still some electricity running along it, and the wolf falls dead to the ground.
Well, I guess he won't be needing his dinner tonight.
Right, now
Okay,
we need to
nice.
figure out which one of these is the prisoner. I say, pointing at the wolves.
Hostages? Who are the hostages?
I don't know.
I
didn't
would go
tell me
and
that
run
much.
over to Cameron, and if
Oh,
run over to Cameron.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, behind us.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Grog.
As you're looking about, the Grog kind of leaps down into the hole, and you now see his vision, his eyes look different, his whole posture looks different, and he looks at the room, and you killed him. Good. And he runs to the cage with the owl bear, and
Okay.
Hey,
just
let your
There
freak
you
flag
are.
fly.
I'm
there
gonna
you are.
reach.
You're safe. And he kind of just reaches into the through the bars and starts to pat it behind, starts to scratch its neck, and the owlbear kind of like tilts its head a bit and goes.
So, you don't want these ones, do you? I say, pointing at the wolves in the cage.
No. They were the pack of the big one.
Oh, okay. So who wants wolf for dinner?
They're not very tasty, but you know what? Their pelts do fetch a fair price.
Will's going to go over to the cabinet and open it up and see if he can find anything in there to see what we can do about the owl bear.
Okay. Well, the cage just has a regular lock. As you open the doors to the cabinet, you are greeted by a gust of cold air. And there are supplies, mostly food, stocked in there, and there seems to be a kind of perpetual cold coming from it.
It's a
Fridge.
refrigerator.
Yep, you
Yeah.
found the fridge.
I reach over and grab the lock on the owlbear's cage and just tear it off the bars.
Oh no! I
And
can. Okay. It was a perfectly good lock. Okay.
And Grog looks over and says, "Thank you," and he opens the door and starts to cuddle with the owlbear, who seems to be quite
Aw.
tame.
Grr. Whoo.
But
I
Katie
go
is
over the
very, very
chests.
confused.
What's in these?
Will,
Yeah, I want to
think
go to those too.
I think your
Yes.
previous title, The Taming of the Owlbear, is an appropriate title.
I shall begin on it tonight.
And he kind of looks at all of
Maybe
you and says,
tomorrow.
Thank you so much." And now he's also speaking differently,
Mhm.
and not referring to himself in third person anymore. He controlled me, and he kind of points at a bracelet he's wearing.
Oh.
Oh, and he
Cameron-
made you wear that bracelet? Oh, I get that, man.
It
He
clashes
control-
with your skin tone.
He controlled me with this bracelet.
And that's bad too.
And he kind of starts to pull at it, and after a while it actually comes loose because the other end to it, the connection has been severed, and he just tosses into the room.
Right, that's nice. What's in these boxes? And
Those are treasure chests, 5 of them.
I'm opening up treasure chests.
One for each of us.
Yep.
Which one do you want to open?
I punch the lock on this one and open it up.
I'm gonna go
I
ahead and
take
open
out
that
my
one.
thieves' tools and do that
Uh,
because
Yeah, they are locked, but not in any special way. And you do find a lot of stuff. Let's translate. Let's make this easier. You find 5,000 gold in total.
Oh.
Oh.
So 1,000 per chest.
Yeah. And you also find
I'll scoop that into a bag.
you also find 3 items. You do find a pair of boots, a staff, and a sword.
Little sword or big sword?
It's a great sword.
Ooh,
I'm more of an axe person, but
let me see the
Well?
blade. Let me see it.
here.
I'll take it. What does it look like?
It is a great sword. The hilt is black with a red ruby set into it. And you get this feeling that there is magic about it.
By
This is
any
cool.
chance, are there like books?
Sorry, no.
Does
Oh.
anyone,
It's a pair of boots, it's a staff, and a sword.
does anyone know how to identify magical items?
Naughty.
but I can try and take a look at it.
I hold it out.
Nope, I actually didn't take that spell.
I can make Arcana checks.
You can make an Arcana check, yeah.
All right.
Ooh,
Hey.
nice.
It is a +1 magic sword. That
It'll
does
make-
require attunement.
Ah.
You have to sit with it a while.
Right.
Hey, Lana, what size shoe do you wear?
I mean, I have small feet, so I can see.
I have big feet, so I don't know
Well,
if these
they're-
will fit.
There is also a magical aura about these boots.
Okay. Do you want me to make a check for everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is for the boots,
Magic boots are one size fits all.
and this is for the
That's the best part.
staff.
Okay.
Oh, that one sucks.
The boots are boots of elven kind,
They make
um,
yeah.
meaning your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving across. You have also have advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
Ooh,
Alana, I think that is up your alley.
really quiet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pull them
Or
on.
we could give him to Petey so he like cancels.
That is true.
No,
It's
man, I'm okay. Like, I gotta be me, man.
It's the only part of you that is not covered. Why
They-
do you go barefoot?
You don't need attunement.
Oh.
wait, who are you talking to? Because I go barefoot as well.
It doesn't make any sense. It's
My-
your literal Achilles heel.
No, it really. Look, I'll pick my foot up and stab it with a dagger or with my javelin. It's like just tink, tink, tink. I don't feel it. It's
Oh.
Colin,
That
we've
might
talked
be
about
nerve
this. Not in
damage.
public. Not in public.
Okay, and the staff is also magic, but you aren't sure what it is.
Or do you need to attune to it?
To the staff, yeah.
if this sword
Okay.
is cursed, we have a new adventure.
I don't know. I have all this gold now. I can see if I can get a ship. Passes on a ship.
Will's going to go over to the grok and kind of gesture to the caged wolves. They've lost their pack leader. They have no alpha. Have you ever considered being an alpha?
I could be. And he's kind of leaning on the owlbear, kind of
Will
casually.
is not one to judge.
Yeah.
Will is not one to judge. But this is perhaps you and your companion might want to consider.
Yes, that's a nice idea. I'll think on it. Thank you for your aid. I was not able to help myself. I thought trying to get away would be enough, but as you saw yesterday, it wasn't.
It's our pleasure. By the way, I do believe there is a chest of gold upstairs. I think you could probably help yourself to that.
You know, I don't really need 1,000 gold, and you kind of like earned all this, so I could. Would you like the gold? Like my share?
Corlin is not going to give up his share.
Well, I
But
think I think we are all going back to the wilds. So I don't really need it either.
You sure?
Yeah.
Look, the man said he doesn't need the gold. Don't try to give it to him.
Oh,
Petey's
You're
gonna
okay.
like poke at this pile of bones to see what's
Yeah.
in it.
It's bones. That used to be dinner.
Messy wolf.
And then I'm going to go
Well,
see what's in
it's-
the refrigerator.
Oh, it's meat, darling. It's meat.
Yeah,
And
well,
probably meat that you don't want
meat.
to eat.
Ale. Oh no, it's
Ale?
yeah.
Not all of its people.
No, that's not people. People were free range.
Free range people, this is procured meat. I know
This
meat when I
seems
see
to
it.
be- This seems to be the supplies for Cameron.
Now,
Nice.
does that mean he dug this hole everywhere he went? I suddenly ask.
Oh, and Grog says, I think it's kind of connected to the tent.
Like the tent digs a hole wherever it goes.
Yes,
Dibs on the tent! Dibs on
With
the
the
tent!
circle. With the
This-
circle.
This
See,
room
with the circle-
goes with the tent.
So what we're saying is we need to claim the tent as well.
Yes.
You can have it. I don't care.
We hereby claim the tent in the name of the fuckers from Fishville. I don't think
Dude,
we
I
have-
don't like that name.
Well, then come up with a better one.
Oh, I have one. I
Soggy
have
bottom bastards.
No. I have one.
What?
Go ahead, Bard.
We are the Merry Adventurers of Windsor.
Sir.
What's
get
a
a
Windsor?
look
What's a
from Petey.
Windsor?
I think it's how you tie a knot on one of those like ties that go around your with the suit and stuff,
Like a
a
sailing
fancy
ship?
person.
I look down
Oh.
at my bare chest because I'm wearing gladiatorial armor, and it's just like torso completely exposed. What's a tie?
I heard about him when I got a massage today.
What's a massage?
What do you mean? What? No, you were
Corlin?
supposed to come with us.
Corlin, a tie is what we use the ropes for.
Oh, okay.
1,000-yard
Mm.
stare.
Like you've been traumatized, and every time they reference, you go into a
Yeah.
fugue state.
I go
PD is
over.
actually short for PTSD.
I'll go over, pick PT up in the football carry. Pick PT up in the football carry. It's okay, Cub. It's okay. And start walking towards the ladder.
And on that note, we'll end this adventure.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much, guys.
Sounds
Oh, thank you.
awesome.
That was
That was
perfect ending.
fun.
That was the button we needed.
Thanks for watching. And anybody who's still watching and wants more stuff, we have a vampire game coming up on this channel in just an hour. Actually,
Wow.
sorry, in 2 hours. So
At
feel
8
free to
or 7?
7 p.m. Eastern time. Not sure what that makes out for everybody else, but yes, in 2 hours there will be a Vampire the Masquerade game going on
For
this
the
very
Middle
channel.
Europeans, for the Middle Europeans, that's 1 a.m. So best time to watch a vampire game.
It is. It's the best time to watch a vampire game.
Especially on a Saturday.
Yeah. So feel free to tune in.
All right.
And thank you, Hano, for doing this because it was a lot of fun.
Holy crap, this
This
is the
was a
most
thank
gracious
you for
present.
playing.
Oh, this was fun.
All
Yeah.
right. All right, and we will see
Bye,
you
guys.
guys later. Bye.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Do
Bye.
drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Dude, like, don't harsh the mellow, man.
You spice?
Do you spice?
No.
Do you spice?
He spices.
Whew.
Alrighty. And
Holy crap, you guys are awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was fun.
It was fun.
really awesome.
That was.